Wow, what a calm way to actually start off the stream. I was expecting more insane rockin' midis to actually get things going, but a perfect transition over to Tower of Fire, a level we haven't played yet, but for those curious, you have been listening to the Plutonia MIDI pack that I forgot to see if I could maybe install or do something with on the Doom plus Doom 2 client / just switch over to SDA, but whatever, you get to listen to it now. I'm joined as always by trusty co-commentator Grimspecs.
Back again for another Plutonia night.
Yeah.
Surely it won't get harder.
I mean, you did kind of sell me on the fact that Plutonia does kind of kick you in the balls all at once, gets a little bit mellow, and then returns at the end is like, oh right, I'm fucking Plutonia.
Yeah, it does kind of be like that.
So I think I'm maybe still in that beginning phase, but I mean, so far Plutonia's been pretty manageable. I haven't been struggling that badly.
I think it would have been a much different experience if you didn't have a whole ass community night to play a selection of different things. And also decide, yes, I will play through the entirety of Scythe 2 on my own. What could possibly go wrong?
Hey, you know, it went pretty well for like the first at least 60% of the way I got through it. It's good practice. That way I can just like do dumb experimental shit and get mad off stream. So that way I'm not getting a cringe-worthy level of mad on stream.
I just fucking love how you're like, yeah, I thought like Super Mario Bros. 3 was like okay, but I want to play something harder. Immediately graduates to Battletoads on NES.
I mean, okay, unironically, I do find Battletoads kind of fun. I have only played it once. No. I've only played it once with fucking, like, Infinite Continues, I think, on? Or was... Yeah, I think it was Infinite Continues, not Infinite Lives. It was fun that way. Of course, that's not the vanilla game, but Battletoads is one of those games I am going to try out eventually, because, like, I do think it has many fun concepts and very good controls. Fairly good controls, at least.
As someone who actually has finished Battletoads on NES at least once, that game is fucking CBT even with fucking abusing save states.
Really? I didn't find it that bad without save states. I mean,
did you ever get to Rat Race and or Klinger Winger? That is an important one.
I think I got to Rat Race, and that's where I was like, the hangout sesh that I was at ended, where I got to actually play Battletoads. We just ran out of time, and so, you know, I couldn't keep playing because the day was over, but I mean, Rat Race 3 gets pretty fucking tough, but yeah, you can get there.
Klinger Winger is also especially fucking brutal.
That is the one time where I'm going to absolutely become a D-pad convert. I will not subject myself to clinger winger with with the directional controls.
And I fucking did it with a boosh ass Xbox One controller.
All right. Well, let's get Plutonia on the road then. I believe, yes, we were here at Courtyard last time. Of all the names, this one... What the hell is this name? I don't know why. Courtyard is really making me think, like, that's just not a name for a level.
Well, this map could be best summarized as, what if Plutonia did Dead Simple?
Oh, awesome. I guess that makes sense. This is the map that has to use the 666 tag.
And 667 for the Iraqi one here.
I can hear them both wandering around, and I missed my fucking opportunity to go in and grab a super shotgun. Now I'm just dancing around like a jackass. Oh, but I got my rocket launcher.
Yeah, honestly, considering the amount of heavy demons you fight in this game, I think the rocket launcher will basically be the warp weapon for this squad.
Yep, you know, I figured it wouldn't have just been that easy to go grab the Megasphere. And yeah, the zombie got me. All right.
Yeah, speaking of, this is the first map on Ultraviolence that features the Zombie Man.
That's pretty funny. Kind of would make sense that didn't need to show up for that long. What else were you going to use it for? In this kind of map? I'm going to continue with this strategy, try to kill off the chain gunner first. Now I can rush in, die. It worked well the first time. Okay, maybe I'll change things a little bit. I could hit the chain gunner? Okay.
Well, looks like Plutonia's finally got its bite on you.
It's just about getting a good start. Oh man, I'm out of rockets. Bad time for that.
Curious to see how much progress we're making later. I know maps 7 through 11 are definitely on the tougher end.
Yeah, cornered in here. Oh, armor. Okay. It's not really going to help. Oh, I get it now. Oh, wait, hold on. We're getting somewhere. Alright, there we go. Now just pick off some zombie men. Ah, why did you guys not act? Oh, right. The whole 666 trigger.
Yep. Make you by dead, now the Revies get to come out and play.
Oh, and the big walking door. Alright, thankfully he decided not to block my path. Let's pick off the next trigger in the sequence. So, Grim, what you been up to the last 2 weeks?
Well, funny you should mention that, because they know just before stream started, we were having a conversation of why the torture doll was fucking taking so long.
Yeah, but I guess we haven't actually talked about it on stream for a very, very long time, but back almost a year ago now, we did want to clip a discussion when I was doing Doom 2, talking about when my friend, a cursed artifact my friend found out in the wild, the torture dollar. And Grim's been editing that for a while, so tell me what's up with that, or maybe update the audience.
Well, essentially what happened the first time around is that it just kind of resulted in, I was trying to take on a big-ass project after finishing the whole, like, Worthless Man edit, and ended up resulting in burnout, so that's why I ended up having to do it with the show stuff, so I put it on the back end for a bit. And like, I wanted to pick it up again, you know, trying to fucking finally get this thing out of the way, so we could start moving on to other shit, because, you know, it felt kind of bad that it was, like, sitting there for that long. And then the fucking millisecond I go to fucking try to pick this thing up again, all the fucking issues start. I don't mean with just the fucking editing, I mean in just personal life shit. Fucking, like, fucking millisecond I go to work on Torture Dollar. Everyone's getting fucking sick. I have fucking, like, all of the insurance bullshit I need to fucking deal with. And then just for some reason, the footage itself is also just, like, fucking with me. Like, for some reason, it's now starting to, like, have this weird fucking artifacting I haven't seen happen on anything else. So I'm still trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with that.
What's the nature? What's the nature of the artifacting? Because I do remember my mic was clipping pretty bad back then.
It's just, it's weird, like, visual, like, stuff shit. I'm, like, trying to, like, see if, like, maybe I can, like, if I'm either gonna have to, like, maybe completely, like, isolate parts of the video to maybe just use separately for other shit and see if, like, I can get it fixed, but it's like, I'm also trying to fucking add, like, animated portions, too, just to, like, you know, properly express some of the fucking bits or whatever. And, of course, that's very time-consuming because it's animation. But, my god, I think the fucking Torture Dollar fucking negative feng shui fucking carried over.
Yeah, no, the cursed artifact is fucking real. It's gonna be a really good story to tell Noak about how even though he got rid of the dollar itself, it still carries on to curse people to this day.
I can't believe
also
I've
welcome
fucking
Proto.
gotten smiledog.jpg by this fucking video edit.
Yeah, that's the breaks. You just try working for a guy, and he actually, you know, throws a cursed artifact your way, and now it's your cross to bear.
But of course, the other especially funny thing about it, too, is that it also coincided with the insurance shit. And what was funny about that is the only fucking way I could properly apply for this insurance, according to my fucking broker, is that, oh, you have to apply and basically be registered down for no income. Which means I can't get fucking paid until we get the fucking insurance shit solved. Because if I get paid, that fucks up my insurance. Which is so stupid.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. How do they expect you to pay a copay if you don't have any money? Well, then... whatever. It's not my play. I still don't really know the ins and outs and intricacies of insurance too much. I'm thankfully blessed enough to not have to go and, you know... file for a lot of things. I tend not to go to the doctor very often. But
yeah, I'm hoping I can get it figured out by the end of the month.
Oh, finally had some good RNG with the spider demon there. It was just shooting down hallway or down long the entire time.
Yeah, guess what? This map is more evil on call because they stick a cyber demon in there.
Oh, and that's just the fucking end of the map. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
We're not done yet. So there's more to do inside the castle, huh? I really want to be here. Oh, I think I know where I'm supposed to go. I don't know why this did not occur to me. Like, I really just thought that these were doors rather than elevators, which that doesn't make any sense. They are, in fact, full-on floors, so... Oh, thank God, some ammo. Okay. That's what I'm talking about here. I like maps that actually have ammo.
Hooray.
I don't know. That's current. I was kind of mentioning to Grim earlier. It's like it's what's putting me off of currently continuing Alien Vendetta. I'm on map 11 that has kind of an ammo shortage. It's not as bad as map 3 was at the cargo depot, but it's still pretty low. And it's like I come to Doom to shoot things. I do not come to Doom to avoid things and dance around stuff and maybe punch them every once in a while. So,
man, it's gonna be so
cool.
fun when you finally get around to playing Mucus Bluff.
That's... Hey, Scorebar, welcome. Time to... Wait, this isn't Mag Mammal. No, it's not. It's, It's the archvile. It's still a noisemaker, though, much like Mag Mammal. I managed to found the noisemaker. That was the load. Fuck. Why am I bad at that?
No, this isn't make a good Mega Man level. This is make a CBT Doom level.
I think it could be worse.
Yeah, it could definitely be worse. But I mean, hey, for like commercially available Doom packs, like, you know, you actually have to spend money on. This is definitely one of the hardest ones to have to willingly pay for.
Very typical. Very standard chord progression.
Yeah, it's just a shame that this doesn't come with a MIDI pack, but because it wasn't, because the MIDI pack is a fan-made thing, they can't officially include it in the re-release. So I just kind of wish it was a little bit easier to apply like custom MIDI soundtracks to this. The Plutonia MIDI pack is so damn good.
Yeah, I mean, I've listened to little bits and pieces of it and, you know, had it going on for the stream start screen today. And it is very, very solid all around. Get rid of the Baron before I start the Archvile roulette.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Season's Insanity, the track that goes for this level. Such a fucking rockin' one.
There we go. Okay, now let's hit the right button this time.
Yeah, I would definitely say once you're done with Plutonia, I would definitely encourage playing it again with the MIDI soundtrack, because I think the vibes become... I think the vibes you get from having different songs really fucking, like, makes the level even more enjoyable.
Aw, come on, I was totally behind the wood there.
I think you teleported to the other side because you knocked him in with the rocket's knockback.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Alright, is that everything now? No, there's a couple more, so I have to find a use for the yellow key, which is over on the other side.
Yeah.
That... Hello, Hell Knight. I had to pause there for a second to remember which one it was.
He did it, chat. He got their gender right, finally.
It just doesn't help that beige also works for Baron. They should have just made it like... I was about to say make it blue, but that wouldn't have actually helped either.
Yeah, beige for Baron and pink for Hell Knight.
I mean, English has silent P's in a certain way, so yeah, it works.
Like pterodactyl. Except pterodactyl isn't in English, it's in Latin.
English, Latin, it's all the same language and stacked up inside of 3 trench coats.
Yeah, 3 trench coats, not 3 guys in a trench coat. It's a guy in 3 trench coats.
Yeah, it's really confusing. Okay, I guess I have to drop down to get out of here. Misclick?
Oh, yeah, I think I remember where it is. So after you kill the last Arachnotron in the underground area, if you go back to the beginning, it opens up 2 closets with chain gunners. I think that's what the secret is.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're right. Several chain gunners. Thankfully, chain gunners that can't aim. Alright, well, secrets that would help in a normal continuous playthrough.
Wow, what a nice backpack. It'd be great if you weren't doing pistol starts.
Oops, loses it.
Oh well.
Alright. That wasn't... I mean, that was like a pretty rough starting area to pistol start, but... I mean, otherwise, that map really wasn't too bad. It just took a little bit of, practice.
A little bit more bite than your typical Dead Simple clone, though, so...
Yeah. The teleporting Archvile was fun, at least as a little set piece. It really actually makes you wait until the Archvile attacks. I mean, it's usually best to do that anyways, to counter it, but it's still, it's like, yeah, good luck actually shooting that thing until it, like, stops to shoot you.
Won't be the last time they do it. And Realm.
Save.
Which, I also enjoy the mini pack song for this one too. Not a big fan of the map though.
Back to the lowering water. Cool. All right. Well, this was not nearly as bad as the first map with the lowering water. That was a rough start.
Yeah, I think this map kind of falls into like some tracks are a little like RNG heavy. I mean, it's not like too bad, but it's definitely like man, you could have reworked this a little bit.
God, 2 doors to start off. All right. I can't stop calling these doors ever since I actually watched like coincident videos.
The doors of hell.
Yeah. With their 1,000 health to get through. Let's see. In terms of other things to talk about, I booted up an old game that was in my Steam library that I think was like gifted to me at some point because I sure as hell did not purchase the game myself. Or maybe I found it as like a random like Steam 2013 Christmas shit showed up in your inventory. Congratulations, here's a free game courtesy of Valve. I booted up Defense Grid The Awakening, which is some kind of apparently renowned tower defense game from the early 2000s. And I distinctly remember this game when I first played it, just as a random whim as like a teenager. The game was like way too fucking hard and punishing and didn't explain anything. I'm pretty sure I was just a dumb kid because I definitely clicked on like the wrong thing and like had a dumb kid that clicked on the wrong thing at first and had way too many options about like what do all these towers do and what are the mechanics of this game even, and because it was not nearly as difficult this time around to start things off. However, one thing that was a difficult pain in the ass was the fact that like this is one of those tower defense games that like its ranking system is absolutely brutal. Of like if you want to get the gold rank, you basically need to spend the very minimum possible amount of like credits you have to purchase towers with, which honestly in my opinion kind of takes away the fun of tower defense games. I usually just like to build a whole bunch of shit and watch it crush the armies, so to get stuck with that is a bit of annoying for me, but overall the game's kind of fun. I was interested in asking chat if y'all had and you Grim if you had any like recommendations for tower defense games, because like I don't really play them that often, but like every once in a while I get a little bit of an itch. I want to see like what are some good ones people might recommend.
I am generally not much of a fan of tower defense games. I just think it gets kind of stale pretty quickly for most of them.
I would agree.
Because my only real experience playing a lot of tower defense stuff is usually a lot of the old like Newgrounds Flash stuff, or, like playing like Balloons Tower Defense, any of those, or like the fucking Mario one. Like I played that one.
There's a Mario Tower Defense?
The Flash game one.
Oh.
Yeah. That is explicitly why I said Newgrounds Flash games.
Yeah, no, we were still on that topic. That makes sense. Although I still haven't seen that either.
I mean, hey, listen, it's Nintendo. Maybe they'll do it. I mean, they put Mario in a fucking rail shooter. I mean, anything's possible.
Just be called Yoshi's Castle Siege. What, can I say that? Yoshi's Castle Siege. There's so many different S syllables in that. Shut the fuck up.
No, it's shut the sheesh fucked up. Sheesh yourself. The line must be drawn here.
Turning into Sean Connery really quickly.
That was fucking oh goddamn, what's his name? Patrick Stewart.
Oh. Yeah, I guess that kind of also makes sense with your impression. I think it could go either way with what you ended up doing, but
I mean, I can do a good Connery impression, but it fucking comes and goes. I can't do it consistently.
Fair enough. I mean, I was turning into Mario last night while reading Dr. Wily's dialogue, so am I really one to judge a voiceover?
Depending on how chortled you are, you also become Gruntilda.
Come on, Mancubi. I would like to blow you up. Okay, you got your own barrels to be blown up with? Alright, fine.
Yeah, Crash needs a giddy little boy in the jackpot session. He's all...
Sometimes it also just happens while playing Mega Man as well. I love just turning into random, random rhyming and scheming, and, Mega Man, you must collect my energy elements 3. Otherwise, you will not be able to fight Dr. Wily. Minecraft Tower Defense 2. Okay, score bar. Putting those words together, it did remind me that what is the game that's basically Minecraft 2 just came out?
That could be a lot of things.
No, it's the new popular streamer game. I don't remember what it was called exactly.
Depending on who you ask, Fortnite could very much be Minecraft 2.
There you go, Hightail. Score bar's got me. Yeah,
Hightail?
Hightail just dropped, yeah.
Oh, okay. I've heard of that game. I had no idea what it actually was.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing a trailer for that like over a year ago and just being like, oh cool, Minecraft 2, no one's gonna care about this. And then for some reason people cared about this, at least for now. We'll see how long that lasts, It might be it's a 30 minutes of fame kind of game, but
yeah, Minecraft 2 with Hightail, not to be confused with High Guard, which is Concord 2.
No one will be talking about that game except for the 30 minutes we're all laughing at it crashing and burning.
Then also
God, that's a fucking skeleton.
And also the possible fact that the potential entire reason for its failure status is solely because Jeff Keighley put it last at the Game Awards.
Wait, well, hold on.
Apparently the
I was gonna ask why that necessarily is bad.
Of what, putting the game last at the Game Awards?
Yeah.
Because if you're ending your big ass fucking award show with putting a bunch of hype trailers, why the fuck would you end off with something that looks like the most generic fucking hero shooter that no one will play?
I don't know. I guess Jeff Keighley thought it was hype, and maybe some people will think it is too somehow. I don't.
I think when the news broke of like, yeah, Jeff Keighley put it last, everyone's like, all right, we got to get Jeff to reveal his Steam library and see what he's been playing, because clearly this man does not have taste.
This man does not play video games. Who would have thought?
It's just like, you could have fucking ended the Game Awards with like Dual Override or the new Divinity game, and like that probably would have been a good way to end off. Like that would have gotten people talking. Why the fuck would you end it with High Guard?
I don't know. It's the same. It's probably just the same kind of like Hollywood executive mentality of like, yes, this is the movie that's going to be the big summer blockbuster, and it's the most generically animated 3D movie you've ever seen that has like a slightly dysfunctional family and has Illumination style animation.
By the way, that game releases in like a week, and they have not posted anything on their social medias aside from the trailer. Yeah,
I don't think it's going to be entirely the whole showing it off at the Game Awards that makes it a failure. It's going to be, oh, nobody planned anything for this. This game is a failure. Scorebar says apparently the people really cared about Hightail when the trailer first released a couple years ago. Maybe it just completely passed over me because I don't really care about Minecraft, so anything in the related area would just completely go over my head. So well, yeah, it was probably one of those things where it's like, in my circles, nobody gives a shit, but also in my circles, people still like care about Mega Man, so...
Yeah, it wouldn't matter in my circles much either. I mean, like, for fuck's sake, I'm not looking for any modern shit to play unless it's a remaster of an old-ass game from 1996.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm not looking for new stuff either. Although I did think about hearing the soundtrack for it again, and also just kind of revisiting like Steam's recommendations for me. I am thinking about maybe picking up Hi-Fi Rush. I think I said that last time.
Oh yeah, I have heard good things about Hi-Fi Rush.
I have heard very good things about it, and the fact that like I think I initially like brushed it aside as though I'm not going to be interested in what's essentially a rhythm game with extra steps. Basically was like, I looked into it further, I'm like, oh, wait a minute, no. Its rhythm combo thing is more Mother 3-like, where if you're good at the rhythm, it helps you, rather than if you're bad at it, it hurts you. This might be something interesting.
Game like Mother 3, Crash must play now.
Exactly. Man who has never played another game with rhythm mechanics. This is just like Mother 3.
Hypocrite that I am. When I see game that look like Doom, I play it.
Exactly. We're all a bunch of fucking, you know, lying sacks of skin. We tell convenient lies to ourselves to sleep easy at night. Do I not have the... I guess I don't have the blue key. But this thing is blue. Why would they use the blue light if it's not a blue key? It make me confused.
At least Plutonia isn't as bad with as Masterville was with not marking doors.
Yeah. All right. Oh, okay. Right. This is where I'm supposed to go. The staircase. The very ominous staircase with buttons that are just a little bit too high for Doom Guy to reach until he gets on his tiptoes. That seems about right. Take this secret.
As far as some of the stuff that I've been playing recently, I know we mentioned that we're going to be playing through Dark Forces again, which is, for anyone who does not know, that is essentially what if they made a Doom version of Star Wars.
Ooh. Nice. Like actual Star Wars? I think you were mentioning that before.
Yeah,
right?
actual Star Wars. Yeah, you play as Kyle Katarn, the most badass motherfucker in all of Star Wars, aside from maybe 2003 General Grievous. And yeah, like it's just really good controls, really fun to play through. I think honestly my biggest issue with the game generally comes from like there's a lot of like backtracking through areas and like kind of like needing that like, oh yeah, you have to find the specific ass item in order to make progress, and then sometimes like shit will be kind of hidden, and it's like I'm realizing I only got as like through it as well on this replay solely because I remembered all the BS locations from my first run through and how long it took me to finish some of the levels, and even then I still fucking took longer in the sewer level than I probably should have. But no, it's
always the sewer level.
Yeah, Dark Forces does have kind of a not great sewer level. Not the worst sewer level I've ever played in any video game, or even any Star Wars game, because I played Shadows of the Empire. God, that fucking sewer level is awful. And I actually did just get a Shadows of the Empire on PC, so I might be streaming that on VC at some point.
Nice. I've been meaning to...
Dark Forces is pretty damn fun. I would recommend it. I think the remaster right now is currently on sale for about like $17, but you could also just get the original one on Steam for like $8, provided that you just know how to do the setup with the DOS block. It's a genuinely fun time.
Sweet. Yeah,
and I've also been working through the Quake expansions, and yeah, Scourge of Armagon Episode 2 is definitely beating my ass in a little bit more than Episode 1 was.
Yeah, I haven't played really many Star Wars games in a long time. I know I'm kind of missing out on lots of certified classics. I think really I've only ever played the original certified classic of the Star Wars or the Lego games.
Oh, just like just Complete Saga?
The original. I mean, yeah, the original two.
The original two is a separate game.
Yeah,
not Complete Saga. Okay. Yeah, no, that's how I started. Yeah, I still have my physical copies of 1 and 2 for GameCube, which weird thing I also found out. Apparently, the first game was published by EIDOS. That is the only game that is published by EIDOS.
What's that publisher?
EIDOS does, I think they did Tomb Raider and the Hitman series.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Lego Star Wars 1 is the only Lego game that is published by EIDOS, which is so odd.
That is a very odd sequence of events. Those are very
I think that might be the reason why
games.
that is, like, the only one you can't, like, easily get, like, downloaded on, like, a digital platform, because there's more, like, licensing rights involved with that one. Not that it matters, because, like, if you really wanted to play it, just play Complete Saga. It is just... It fixes a lot of the issue plans with having a little bit more with one.
This is an interesting strategy.
Yeah, this is one of those traps that I think is a little bit stupid, because it's like, playing this honestly, is an RNG fest. Playing this dishonestly, it just kind of breaks the whole trap.
I would prefer to break the whole trap rather than play this, honestly.
Yeah.
It also just made intuitive sense anyways, where it's like, okay, if I just ran up to one anyways because I wanted to shotgun it, and it's like, oh, well, the other guy gets stuck. And once I realized what funkiness is happening, just turn right around. Hey there, Pig Serpent. Plutonia, hey Plutonia, hey Plutonia, we're in love with you. What musical reference is that? This is the typical this is the typical Pig Serpent and Crash experience of what musical reference is she making? I don't have any fucking idea.
Speaking of Pig Serpent and musical stuff, you got that 2025 year roundup that's supposed to be coming out soon, right?
Yeah.
Soon in massive quotation.
That massive call-out post the moment that Eris gets in chat. Fucked up. Yeah, we've, I guess we good to update stream about that. We've been trying to do that since I was on break, but due to first Rowan having a delay in complication, and then Eris having a delay in complication, and I think there's oh yeah, and then me also having the complication of I'm shitting blood out my ass, please help me. It has been moved back 3 consecutive weeks in a row, and the hope is to maybe get it done this weekend. Maybe.
I see. So the 2025 year round will be out at the same time the Torture Dollar's finish. Got it.
Yeah. Hey, Grim, maybe stop working on the Torture Dollar, because maybe the fucking curse is rubbing off on me as well.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I'm gonna look for some shorter edits in the meantime. Fucking hell.
Should be done moving on Friday, so for real we can do it? Awesome. Okay, good. Reassuring. What's not reassuring is that I'm currently on 10 health, because I fucking stood on damaging floor.
Yeah.
Alright, well, time to fucking... Yeah, did that poorly. Alright, well, I can just not...
To get back on the topic of Star Wars games, I mean, Star Wars is essentially the reason why I'm kind of into a lot of games, because that's basically what I grew up with. Well, yeah, it turns out when you have a dad who's obsessed with Star Wars, you tend to be exposed to a lot of shit, and he had an N64 with Shadows of the Empire, the first Rogue Squadron game, and Episode 1 Racer, and I remember so much of him playing through it. I remember going to the arcade and being really bad at playing Trilogy Arcade, but holy shit, Trilogy Arcade is so fun that I didn't even care that I sucked ass at it.
It's funny for me because I actually also have a dad who is really Star Wars obsessed, but the difference is that my dad kind of stopped gaming after the arcade era, and so there was not much in the realm of us exploring the Star Wars games. We only really explored the Lego games because of him, true, but that was of him picking that game, the original 2 games up, but outside of that, that's kind of where the story ended.
Yeah, no, I've played a lot of Star Wars games mostly because of exposure with my dad, and also like seeking shit out on my own. Like one of the main things, I mean, basically the main reason why I got into a lot of games that, even though I never owned like a handheld or a console for a while, was because my dad loaded Main 32 up on the old ass family machine, and I remember playing a shit ton of fucking arcade games for that. And that included the original 2 Vector Star Wars arcade games of New Hope and Empire. And, you know, it's kind of insane that even how primitive those games are, they're still really damn fun.
It's funny, despite the fact that Dad and I have actually been to a lot of, like, physical, you know, arcade places like Gallop and Ghost out in the Midwest, we never really ran across many Star Wars arcade games.
I think there is one bowling alley near me that still has a Trilogy arcade machine, and that's like the only place I can think of that has any kind of Star Wars arcade machine at it.
Pig Serpent, you've been wondering, are you planning on doing more official WODs after Plutonia? Am I planning on doing something else? Well, obviously we're doing the second community night immediately after Plutonia. But I think we had kind of discussed that, what is it? We were, since I'm kind of gonna visit Doom in chronological order, I will be going for Doom 3 next, actually. Right? That's the
Doom
next
64.
one. Doom 64. That's the next
You said
one.
I think the agreement was year of release, so Doom 64 would be next, since Plutonia's 96 and 64 would be 97.
All right. So yeah, Doom 64 is next then. So an official thing, though it's not a WAD.
Which is funny, because that's actually one of the next games I have on my Steam chopping blocks now that I finished Dark Forces.
Is there a? I mean, I won't make you wait, but like, is there a good co-op mode for that?
No. Doom 64 is a lot more limited with a lot of the stuff that you can do with it. It does not have co-op.
That would make sense. Saying it back again, being like, it's Doom 64. It's like, oh, right. It's got local co-op at best.
There are good things about the former, and the latter should be fun. I think 64, I think, will be interesting, because it's like, especially after this, because it's like, you know, you're so used to like doing what's like, you know, yeah, you got like, you know, bump and soundtrack, you know, fast-paced combat, all this other shit. 64 does still have fast-paced combat, but it decides to take the Quake route of like really fucked up ambient tracks. So it really changes the vibe of the game. I do love it. I do really like Doom 64 a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I've
even though it
still heard good things about it as well. So
yeah, even though it does tend to lean very heavily on, yes, you will be super shotgunning a bunch of Hell Knights and Barons for most of the maps.
You have to understand, the Nintendo 64 only had room for so many weapon slots, and so many enemy slots. You will be using the super shotgun. You will like it.
Well, the thing is, you get all of Doom's weapons plus an extra weapon for 64. Enemy roster, however, is significantly reduced. No chain gunners, no revenants, technically, even though their projectiles are still in the game. No archviles, no spider demon. It does kind of change the flow up a bit more when you don't have like these kind of like crazy ass fucking like enemy combinations you'd normally be having to deal with in like a Doom 2 WAD for that game. But I think 64 tends to work a lot better because it's trying to be really atmospheric. So I think it'd be really good as sort of like a wind down compared to like Plutonia's more like frantic fucking action.
Could work with atmospheric then.
It's Dwayne.
Yeah, that was not a good situation to wander into. Atmospheric could be good. I know you said it's still fast paced, but I mean, if it's more like Half-Life fast paced, then that'll be very much my speed.
It's still very much like more Doom fast paced, but it's like, you know, everything's like darker and more like, it's like, oh, I'm gonna turn around the corner and it's like I'm gonna blast a bunch of guys. More, it's like I'm gonna turn around the corner and hope to God I don't get killed by whatever is on the fucking other side because I'm fucking terrified. Which is honestly really funny that Doom 64, despite coming out like 7 years earlier, managed to be a more effective horror experience than Doom 3.
Yeah, I was going to say, it seems like that Doom 3 maybe tried to draw a little bit of inspiration there from 64, and maybe take that part of the formula and turn it up, but didn't really do a great job at it.
Remember they invented colored lights, they had to show it off. Actually, they did not invent colored lighting for 64, they actually invented it for the PS1 port of Doom. And actually, the PS1 port of Doom also has like a lot of the fucked up like darker tracks done by Aubrey Hodges. So in a lot of ways, the PlayStation port of Doom is sort of like a prototype for what Doom 64 would end up being. Also doing it count for Plutonia. I mean, hey, listen, if anyone wants to go through all the VODs and count up how many times he's died,
if somebody else would like to do that, that could be entertaining. I'm not going to manually keep a tracker because I don't know. That sounds like work, but
hey, Chris, if you got an editing project you want to work on your own, there you go.
685. Okay, so that's all kills.
I do it, but I got a bunch of other shit I gotta get finished, bro.
Right. Abattoir.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that level. I don't know. That level was. I think it was definitely kind of harder than the. Still definitely going up in difficulty. The beginning wasn't very much of anything, but it definitely turned into like, well, okay, here's the Archvile ambush at the end, and some of the cramped spaces with chain gunners, and also just that room with like with the giant damaging floor. That actually took a big chunk out of me for some reason, but still very manageable with save.
Yeah, Abattoir is definitely going to be an interesting one just because of some of the rooms in it. Also, this map will forever be ingrained into my head because of the fucking one coincident. Streaming him playing Chaos cards with a fucking nuclear cacodemon.
Is the nuclear cat? I mean, does it do exactly what it sounds like? Does it explode really violently upon death? Or?
Essentially, like one of the cards is like there's a single enemy in the level that is a nuke once you kill it, and like he just shot the cacodemon and he's just like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And then you just hear it and it's just like boom, and it's like, oh, everything else that was alive in that room is dead.
That's pretty funny. I'm getting these guys to infight for no real good reason, other than I think that it's funny.
And it saves on ammo.
Go eat the meatball alive.
See, this is actually practice for when he eventually plays a BPRD map.
Abattoir, which is spelled wrong? I don't know. Is that spelled wrong? Abattoir. Oh
yeah,
that would need a second B, huh?
Or yeah, the extra B.
The grand tradition of.
No, I'm not French.
Doom maps being spelled wrong.
I don't know how French words are supposed to be spelled.
Me neither, but I guess we can all take a guess at it. Wow, these Spectres are like doing a much poorer job than I thought they would be doing.
Yes, they're not generally the best for infighting, especially cacodemons, because like whenever they try to bite it, it's always like slightly moves out of the way enough that it misses a lot of the time. Yeah,
I guess cacodemons do take kind of the knockback, so they just kind of go wee a little bit every time they get hit. Alright, well, that was a good start to the room. Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, now that Chris and Pigslurper are here, I can ask this question again. Y'all have any tower defense game recommendations? I was just happening to play one over the weekend that I didn't particularly enjoy the first time, and I'm kind of maybe sort of enjoying this time. And I was just kind of curious, like, if y'all had favorites. There is a... Man, look, yeah, I'm trying to investigate the suspiciously brown line dev. Fucking leave me alone. Anyways, I think that was a blueberry.
Yeah, that was a blueberry.
Oh, and that's a horde of missiles.
Oh yeah, this room can be a little bit of a bastard.
That's a barrel right in front of...
Oh yeah, you just point blank shot that barrel.
That just creeped onto the screen at just the right moment. Fuck, that was scary. I'm barely avoiding getting crushed this whole time. Alright! Oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna say before, I'm not good for tower defense recommendations. I can offer good boom shoot and 2D platform recommendations.
What? Okay.
That is basically all I've been playing at the recent. Still waiting to hopefully fucking get a game.
Hold on. So, there is a lot of demon projectiles. I can't quite hear you over them. I am fucking very close to getting hit by the cloud. Do I have any other weapons? No, I don't. Okay, I have to go and grab the shells in the corner, I guess. Yoink. And yoink.
There's an invuln right there.
There's an invuln right there? There's an invuln right there.
Yeah, that might help.
Let's see. Pig, you haven't tried this one out yet, but there's a maze, one called Gnomes that you want to play. It's a maze-like tower defense that you've been looking for. It's Wintermall so much, just want to play Wintermall again. Wintermall the recommendation, or was that what you were saying, Grim?
No.
Balloons TD6 from Chris. Okay.
Yeah, TD6. Yeah, of course, balloons.
Yeah, but I know about balloons at the very least. I could always go to that if I wanted to give it a shot.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Wintermall is.
Yeah, elaborate for us. Elaborate for us, Pig.
No, I was just saying before. I'm generally only good at recommending boom shoots and 2D platformers. Because that's basically all I've been playing at the moment while I'm waiting to get my my gaming PC.
Fair enough.
Hopefully by the end of the month. Because, yeah, unfortunately, my laptop only has 2 USB slots, and I have to have one for my keyboard and one for the microphone, so can't really use an Xbox controller for a lot of the games I prefer to use with.
Yeah, it is kind of a limiting factor.
And of course, the other question I'm sure many people are asking is, well, why are you using a wired keyboard? Why are you using a wireless keyboard? Because I like not having any semblance of input delay when it comes to certain games.
Same
Mega Man
here.
X is the main reason.
Same here. I still use wireless mice and keyboards basically at all times, except for like at work where it doesn't really matter. But like at home, like yeah, I still have a wired mouse, and even when I was trying an external keyboard, I still had a wired keyboard. I don't know why I'm standing here. This is a dumb idea. I completely agree with you though.
Wireless mice, I don't mind too much, because I generally don't have that much of an issue with mouse look, because, like, I mean, for one, as a console peasant, for most of my life, I'm used to fucking sticks. So, like, there's kind of, like, a certain amount of, like, I can only do so much. Whereas, like, even a mouse with, like, shitty sensitivity, I'm like, yeah, no, this is a hell of an improvement.
Yeah, no, I'm very sensitive to shitty sensitivity mice. I mean, I've tried out a couple wireless mice. I mean, back in the day when Bluetooth used to suck, really suck, and it wasn't Windows being the problem. Yeah, I experienced my fair share of mice completely ruining my gaming experience. I was about to. Wintermall was a War 3 map. All the best tower defenses were Warcraft 3 maps. Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah, that's
I know absolutely nothing about the World of Warcraft, so I could not weigh in on that whatsoever. That is one of those things that...
technically, it's Warcraft pre-World, since it's Warcraft 3.
Uh-huh. Those are words that mean something to me.
Well, because Warcraft 3 and then World of Warcraft was the big-ass MMO.
Oh. I didn't know there was a thing that preceded the World of Warcraft. I thought that was just the game.
No, there was at least 3 Warcrafts before there was a world.
It's crazy. It's like a certain land from a guy named Wario that I know of.
You telling me Master Chief is from something else other than Fortnite?
I just knew him from that one Spider-Man collaboration. That one Spider-Man video game. This is me trying to do improv.
Video game? What the fuck?
No, I have no idea.
You're just making shit up, okay.
I'm just making shit up poorly, but I'm glad it worked on you, because, man, that was bad gaslighting.
I was gonna say, like, the only fucking collaboration where there was a Master Chief, and technically it wasn't actual Master Chief, it was a different Spartan, was in Dead or Alive. I'm like, I don't remember there being a Spider-Man game with Master Chief in it.
They did put Master Chief in the soda, though, so, like, that's an important thing to know about.
Master Chief in the soda!
Is this area cleared out? Alright, almost. There we go. WoW was so much bigger than the real-time strategy games that came first. I told friends to buy Warcraft 3, and they got WoW even after I specified you weren't talking about WoW. Yeah, sometimes shit just does completely overshadow the originals. Like, I'm sure that if somebody recommended the, you know, just play Baldur's Gate, and specifically 3, don't start from the original, and then they're like, why would you recommend this game? It's so different, and it's so much more hard. And it's like, that was not the game I recommended to you. It's a very different thing.
That's like how I asked for WarioWare for GameCube for Christmas many years ago, and my aunt got me Wario World instead. But I was fine with it for, well, one, because she was like 80, so like, you know, fucking
can't exactly cuss out grandma.
Yeah, and also I ended up really enjoying Wario World anyway, and I'm like, oh, fucking neat. And someone else ended up getting me WarioWare anyway, so it worked out.
It all worked out, win-win. I mean, I remember, I think I said this before on stream, but I remember as a kid getting specifically pissed that I wanted Thomas the Tank Engine little magnet cars, and then a family member or family friend bought the wrong magnet cars, so the magnets didn't work, and so I couldn't actually link them up properly, and I was pissed because I was like 6 years old.
Oh, you were a train kid?
A little bit of one. Mostly it was literally just the Thomas the Tank Engine.
You know how it works, right? You're either a dinosaur kid or a train kid.
I guess I was closer to being a train kid then, yeah. because I wasn't much into dinosaurs. I mean, I liked dinosaurs, but I was, you know, I didn't go too deep into it. But I also wasn't like a, oh wow, I'm really getting into trains and know everything about trains kind of kid. I was just more like, I like Thomas the Tank Engine, and I think I know the word of caboose, and I know what a conductor is. And this one is blue. Oh, this is a bad place to be. Yeah. I don't know. If anything, as a kid, I was like more of a... I was more like a animal kid, if any. I mean, not to the same extent as you. I don't know what kind of kid I was. I just played... I guess I was a video game kid, if anything. I knew more about video games than most kids did. And most friends and adults did.
I mean, I kind of did too, but like that, it still took me a bit. Like I wasn't like fully into like the full gaming thing until I got my first advanced SP back when I was like 8.
I was I mean, I was pretty much into gaming from like thinking about it maybe 6 onwards. Like I played Atari with my dad when I was younger. That's an arch file. And then also got a Genesis gifted to me when that was relevant, and started playing some games on that. And also had like a Game Boy to play because my dad had a Game Boy and I was playing his Game Boy. And after that, it's like, well, the first console I was like, hey, get me this explicitly was like the GameCube, and kind of just carried on from there. I was always a video game kid. All the other things I could have done as a kid also kind of just didn't appeal to me either. I mean, my parents tried to get me into stuff like, hey, you should play instruments. And I'm like, no, I don't really want to play like the drums or the guitar. I'll try it to humor you, but like, that's it for me.
Ilvo has stopped by in chat to say hi, but says he will not be watching if he wants to play Doom mods one day and doesn't want to get spoiled. That is fair, because that is basically the same reason why I didn't watch your Wario Land 3 stream, because I eventually want to play it myself.
Fair enough. You could also, I mean, to be fair, Ilvo, you could also, like, just get really, you could imbibe substances like alcohol and make it so that you have so much of it you don't remember the Doom mod later on. That's an option. This is not medical advice. Maybe don't do that.
See, I have the opposite problem where I played so many Doom mods, a fucking random map will pop into my head. I'm like, fuck, what was that from?
Which one was that? Yeah. Cannot successfully drink alcohol. Oh, do you have like... Are you an unfortunate person who has like actual medical issues with drinking alcohol? That's unfortunate.
Do you have like a fatty liver thing? Because I have a fatty liver thing where...
That's a good point, Ilvo. Thank you, Ilvo. Shit. Maybe I could do that real quick.
Oops, forgot to announce stream. And you know what the funny thing is that most of the regulars showed up anyway, so it's like maybe it didn't even matter.
But it would probably be good to still do so. Hold on, I'll pull up the link real quick. Nice. Thomas and Fred's kisses.
I'm in a situation with alcohol where technically it's not that I can't drink it, but apparently I have fatty liver, so my doctor thought that I needed to cut back on the alcohol, and I'm like, I drink maybe a White Claw a year. Oh, you just don't like the taste of alcohol. Okay. Yeah, no, that's makes sense. I'm generally not a big fan of a lot of alcohol either.
Yeah, no, that's completely fair. I really despised basically all alcohol until I just happened to find that I enjoyed like cider, and then I started to enjoy margaritas and a couple of other things. Stuff that's all on the literal fruit-flavored, fruitier side of things.
Yeah, I think like the fruitier alcohol are probably like I enjoy. I mean, yeah, because I enjoy like White Claw. Then like I think the alcohol drink I've enjoyed was like the one daiquiri I had at the Like I'm generally not a big fan of beer. I mean, I can't have cider. I think it'll literally kill me.
Oh right, because of the whole apples thing.
Yeah, the fucking weird lipid thing. I mean, I've had sake because I've had it gifted to me since I was a regular at the sushi place I frequent.
Sake kind of knocks me the fuck out. Well, maybe not in the literal like sleepy sense, more like in the just this is nasty sense. I don't like sake. It just tastes way too strong and like way too much alcohol burn for me.
Yeah, I can't even stand the taste of coffee. I'm more of a tea guy.
Yeah, coffee is just absolutely disgusting to me. It's revolting. Oh, okay, I think I've carved out a little safe spot for myself. Safe-ish. In Doom mood, unsure you'll play Plutonia anytime soon. You should get to it. I mean, sounds like it's a good place to get to if you haven't. You need to get back into the official Doom stuff.
I mean, playing Plutonia, I think, is definitely a good way of like getting good again at Doom if you've been like rusty on it for sure. Doesn't feel like it hits like it doesn't get nearly as difficult as some of the fucking community WOD stuff, but it's like it'll certainly challenge you.
Oh yeah. It'll shake the rust off you fairly quick. I'm not going to drink coffee when tea exists. Exactly. Thank you for that. Thank you for that statement, Pig Serpent. I know that's a good reason why we're friends.
Yeah, no, I love me a good green tea, a good honey tea. I've had chocolate tea before, which thought it was alright.
Wow. Yeah, I've had like there's like a chocolate chai. Tea bags that are currently at my office, so I've been trying that out, and it's pretty good. Same thing with like an apple chai as well. That was also quite nice.
Also, yes, Chris, this was the spotlight that we died on a bunch of times in this Plutonia video. Glad to see someone else enjoy Civi's content. I do very much enjoy it. I mean, basically, my knowledge of a lot of different boom shoots is basically because I watch him.
I would like some of these references to die, please. Just a few so I can stop doing this perilous fucking horseshoe every time.
I don't know how it compares to Pagodia, they're only fun with that. Ah!
I think I'm dead.
Overall, I mean, because there's more Plutonia, I'd probably say Plutonia is harder. I think Pagodia is kind of like a nice sweet spot, but it's also only like 9 maps. Damn good WOD though. Really do appreciate you making me aware of that one, because that was probably my favorite one done by Squander.
Oh, and I'm fucking dead again.
Yep.
Alright.
Yeah, this last section is definitely a little bit of a bastard.
Yeah, this map has didn't have much teeth so far until we got to here. Now it's quite a balancing act of many directions being shot at once. Like, you have these little areas of respite, but in order to get there, you kind of have to make sure you effectively platform between them.
I think Elementism is probably harder. Yeah, maybe. I mean, obviously I'll have to give it a shot because I have to verify if your map is okay to be used for the Also gonna have to get UZ Dooms. I really don't have that yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to download UZ Doom as well for the community night. Oops, didn't get to say goodbye to Ilvo, but goodbye, Ilvo.
Goodbye.
Just die already. There we go. Oh, and there's a fucking imp down there. 2. More than 2.
4 even.
There we go. Okay. 3 and 6 has some bullshit in Pagodia. I think I'm gonna... Oh, okay, that's what you're reading. Cool. Well, wow. Yeah, that was a bastard section at the end there. And, oh, there's still one thing alive. I wonder what that thing could be. It either starts with A or it starts with C. Or I've bypassed it? Question mark?
Well, I guess you can IDDT to check to see where it was.
Hmm. Oh, because I can't leave shit.
Yeah, you're locked in. Yeah.
Well. Yeah, I don't feel like going all the way back for this.
I mean, you can check to see where he was and see where he missed them. Oh, there he is.
Oh god, what room was that?
Oh, that was like the secret back-end room that leads into that spot.
Now that it's moving like a specter, so I'm guessing it was probably just one that I literally did not see and moved past it. Oh well. We'll move on. 99% of kills isn't too bad.
I have not checked out the map yet, Chris, for Nova 3. I do want to take a look at it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there might be a higher than likely chance it probably won't get accepted, but I'll take a look just in case. Oh yeah, this one's fun.
Level design.
Yeah,
well,
I've definitely heard a lot of
fun prank.
An especially mean one. Which is really funny considering that it precedes probably the most infamous map in Plutonia.
Well, maybe this is the primer that gets people ready for the most infamous map, so that way they forget that that's where the real kick in the balls is. It's kind of like the whole, ow, my foot really hurts. Why don't you go drop a block on top of your head, and all of a sudden you're not going to feel so bad.
I forget which, I have to admit, it's been a little bit since I played Plutonia. I'm trying to remember which, quote-unquote, the worst map in Plutonia. Yeah, yeah, I've heard a lot of people not really be a big fan of Onslaught. I think it's, I don't know, I don't think it's, like, the worst. It might be the worst map, I don't know. I don't know, I guess in my head there isn't like a single map in like Plutonia I would straight up say like, oh, this is awful. Except maybe map 22 on co-op. That one's pretty fucking awful.
Yeah, it's like kind of trying to pick out the worst of, you know, the worst game in like a actually decent series of things. It would be like starting to say that for Mega Man, except Mega Man has some definite bottom tiers.
2, 3.
X7.
X7. Mega Man based on GBA. The DOS games.
Yeah.
For the Future. Possibly network transmission. I say possibly because I haven't played it yet.
Yeah, I've heard people like shit on network transmission, but like, I mean, I saw Rome's playthrough of it a long time ago, and it didn't really look that bad. Maybe a little bit awkward for a, you know, a platforming Mega Man game, but not bad by any means.
I did just get it for Dolphin, so I'll have to see how it holds up. But yeah, I've not heard good things about network transmission, but I also haven't heard that it's like complete dog shit. So I'll be curious to see how it holds up in my eyes.
Well, so far, this is
basically it's
faster.
Oh, let's see if network transmission is better than Giga Girl. That's the fucking bar.
That bar is in maybe not hell, but maybe in purgatory. Oh, I thought I had the infighting going well.
Honestly, though, it's really funny that not even Mega Man 2 passes the Giga Girl bar.
That's... Ooh, I don't know about that one necessarily. I hate Mega Man 2, but... I guess I'll have to actually play Giga Girl myself.
Yeah, because I did gift it to you. So
yeah, you did.
You
gifted that curse upon me.
X6. Some people say X6 is bad. I disagree. I don't think it's nearly as bad as a lot of people make it out to be.
It is a bad game that's kind of good, actually. Unlike the other kind of genre of game I've been thinking about lately, which is good games that suck, actually. Or cool games that suck, actually. I can think of two games. Well, the first game that is off the top of my head that is a cool game that sucks, actually, TM, is Sonic Adventure 2. I don't think that game is cool for the 2000s, and then once you play it again, you're like, oh wow, this game's actually like kind of dog shit. 90% of the levels, people just hate playing them because they're not Sonic levels, and even then, some of the Sonic and Shadow levels are a pain in the ass. And
yeah, I am very much a certified Sonic Adventure 2 non-enjoyer. I won't say hater because I don't hate the game. Sonic Heroes I'm a hater for, but not Adventure 2. I just don't
play Sonic Heroes because everybody says Sonic Heroes kind of is trash, but I actually remember enjoying it much more than I did Sonic Adventure 2.
Look, I fucking loathe Heroes, but I honestly kind of admit that I think it might be a case of I played the shit out of Shadow 05 before even touching Heroes, and considering that they both run on the same engine, but Heroes is a lot more primitive in the way that it's supposed to work, I can't fucking gel with it. It's like, this is just like Shadow 05, but everything feels wrong.
Fair enough. I guess coming off of somebody who played, it was Sonic Adventure 2, then Heroes, and then Shadow 05. It was just a gradual improvement in the controls.
Yeah, see, for me, it was Shadow 05, then Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Heroes, so it was gradually getting worse.
Damn.
I mean, that's not true. I think Adventure 1 feels better than Shadow. I still enjoy Adventure 1.
Adventure 1's kind of a fun.
It's pity that every time I want to get a new port of Adventure 1, it ends up being worse than the last one I played.
Yeah, Sega doesn't exactly know how to port their main character to games. They kind of just completely fumble the ball every fucking time. They sure know how to remake a level.
I generally agree with you there, Pixarpin. I think it's definitely a case of a lot of Heroes' levels are too long. And yeah, Shadow definitely does have some levels that go on for too long. The fucking... I forget the actual name of the level with the artificial chaos, but I know that one is one that like a lot of people aren't a fan of. Yeah, and the Dark Mission for Mad Matrix can go fuck itself. I fucking hate that mission.
Was that the destroy all the fucking bombs in the network one? Or was
destroy all the bombs, and if you want the A rank, you have to do it without dying a single time.
Yeah, that one's kind of... That one was like boring as hell, but otherwise wasn't too frustrating for me. I guess I also didn't really care about the rank, but yeah, boring as hell. And then I also do agree the artificial chaos map sucked, but overall I'm like, long levels tend not to phase me too much in video games. Like, I mean, hell, I'm a fan of big ups to Mega Man 11 for being bold enough to do levels that are like fucking 4 minutes long each. I don't mind that whatsoever.
4 minutes long and not 20 minutes long. That's the big disparity, Ron. That's the artificial chaos level.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that there is a certain point where being too long is just absolutely a detriment, and it really starts to wear on the player. I mean, hell, some of the Doom maps we've had here have gone on for too long, but, you know, Doom maps that is like, oh, this Doom map is taking 20 minutes to do. Not too bad. This Doom map is taking 35 minutes to do. Kind of starting to get a bit too bad. This is Administration Center. I don't really want to play this again, thank you.
Yeah, the TNT effect. God, these maps are so fucking long.
Right.
Oh, I'll just tell you right now, killing all these guys is a fool's errand, and there's Archviles reviving them on both sides.
I see. That's what that noise was. Well, maybe they were a little elsewhere. Bad Shadow maps were at least 46 minutes. Jesus, I don't remember any Shadow map being that long.
Yeah, they can be up there for sure. They can definitely be up there.
Sonic Adventure 2 is a flawed game. The DX version. GameCube made it worse? Are you sure you're not talking about the original Sonic Adventure?
I think Adventure 2 Battle, yeah.
Oh. I mean, I've heard that the GameCube has more like rendering kind of issues, but overall it's like not really changed mechanically from the Dreamcast version.
Well, as someone who's only ever played Adventure 2 Battle, the GameCube port, the one thing I always remember about Adventure 2 Battle is, oh boy, I can't wait to play a Cannon's Course so we can finally get the final boss. An error has occurred. Please chase the GameCube disc.
Wait, the what? About the boss?
Every time I go to play True Story in Adventure 2 Battle, does not matter whose copy of Adventure 2 Battle it is. You go to load up the True Story, you load up as fucking Eggman, immediately hit with the, an error has occurred. Please check the GameCube disc to make sure it isn't damaged.
Oh, that's funny, because I definitely did beat the True Story on my GameCube copy. Maybe it's because I had the collector's edition for the GameCube with the fucking yellow label on the spine. Maybe it worked a little bit better.
The greatest hits thing? Yeah, that might have actually been a patch update version, so that version might actually work well. I don't have that version. I have the original black label, so I can't finish the True Story.
Oh, right. Hold on. We gotta turn this off. Yeah, that's rough, buddy.
And I don't know. I know some of the maps in Shadow can get like absurdly long. I think I ended up having a bigger issue with the maps in Heroes being long, because with Heroes it's like this wants to play like a regular Sonic game, but the levels take like 25 to 30 minutes to finish. I mean, Shadow 05 is at least trying to be like objective based, so it's like I don't think it's like it doesn't irk me as much. But yeah, some of the levels in Shadow 05 can definitely get really long depending on which missions you want to do. That absolutely is a problem.
Yeah, it definitely can be a problem. I don't think I thoroughly played Shadow 05 so long for that to actually be something that made a lasting impression on my memory. I just remember it's like, oh yeah, that arc level sucks, and I guess I did the Mad Matrix once, and I never have to do that again. And then that was kind of it for my brain.
Yeah, no, to give you an idea, Shadow 05, I was dedicated enough that I got every single A rank. So
Yeah.
I have played that game a lot. The only things in Shadow 05 I haven't done is get all of the library collections, because fuck that. That's like, how many fucking endings? Like 300 plus, and like how many times do I have to play through Westopolis to get all that? Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that's an errand that takes like fucking 6 years of real time to do.
Yeah, and then getting all of the keys, because some of them I just couldn't find.
Yeah, I couldn't find, like, I don't think I found all 5 keys for any map in that game on my own. I think I maybe found, like, all 5 keys for, like, 1 map in total, ever.
Well,
but...
I think the funny thing was, I remember as a kid, like, looking up, trying to find, like, all the key locations, and then, like, the guide I was using just stopped. Because the guy, like, stopped uploading the YouTube channel.
The guy said, hey, I'm still working on this, or I give up. You find the rest of the keys.
Yeah, stay tuned for the next video, and then just nothing ever came.
Oh, I'm not in a good position. I am out of fucking ammo.
But yeah, I was dedicated enough to, like, try to finish off Shadow. Heroes was like, I finished Team Sonic and Team Rose, gave up about midway through Team Dark, didn't even bother with Team Chaotix. It just did not feel like trying to finish off Heroes.
Yeah, as a kid, I did not bother with...
That game also had emblems in it, and I was like, I'm not fucking doing that.
I did most of Team Dark shit, and then I realized that I'm not getting past this as a kid. I'm too incapable of, like, actually execution, so I stopped there. But I think I finished everybody else's story.
It's like, yeah, you want my best endorsement for Team Sonic? Play it as Team Rose and then never touch it again. That is my best endorsement for Sonic Heroes.
I really don't think of it that negatively, but I guess I can understand.
Like I said, I'm a certified Sonic Heroes hater. Soundtrack's fucking great, though. I will give it that.
Oh, yeah, soundtrack's awesome.
Probably probably one of my favorite Sonic soundtracks. Which is really funny, given that it comes from a game I hate, but I imagine that's what most people think of 06, so...
Well, this was a significant setback, but I now know where I need to go and how much less ammo I need to waste. Although it was interesting, I did manage to get a handful of the chain gunners to die at the edge so they didn't, you know, respawn. But I don't think that's going to be a consistent thing I can get to happen again.
It's funny that you mentioned about the whole, like, good games that are actually bad thing. I could also kind of lead that back into the Star Wars game thing, with because that also, I think, applies to Shadow of the Empire. Because everyone back in the day was praising, oh, this game is so good. This is one of the best games ever. And then, like, having replayed it again, I'm like, no. It's got good fucking levels in it, for sure. And then it slowly gets worse the longer you play it. Like, I remember even getting into this conversation with my dad, because he of course played the shit out of Shadows since he had it for the N64. That is now my N64. And it was like, what do you mean Shadows is bad? I'm like, I just think it gets worse. Like, but yo, they got the Battle of Hawks, and the ship level is so cool. Yeah, and it also is the game with that god-awful sewer level and the castle level that's like a giant-ass maze with that awful fucking gladiator robot. And he was like, oh yeah, I never played that much. It's like, he's like, yeah, I played it one time and then forgot about it.
Yeah, kind of hard to judge a game when you haven't completed it, which is funny considering I've never completed the Sonic games we just talked about. So, only ever kind of completed Adventure 2.
Yeah, it's like so funny because it's like, even as a kid, I'm like, yeah, I love Shadow, it's such a cool game. I only ever played the first 3 levels of it, like, on repeat, constantly. That was my experience with Shadows, and then, like, getting past it, it's like, okay, cool, we have a fucking tram section that has, like, weird-ass fucking physics. You have a spaceport level that I think is decent. An awful racing segment. followed by amazing Imperial Freighter, one of the worst sewer levels I've played in anything ever, an awful castle level, and then actually really decent finish where you're in the ship and you blow up a giant-ass fucking space station.
At least they put some budget into that one.
But it's like, Dan, you know what? Honestly, I can totally see why a lot of people be like, oh, Shadow's the best game ever, because I guarantee most people probably only ever played the first 2 levels. It's like, yep, this is peak.
And it stopped there.
Yeah, and you know what? Honestly, going back to it years later, those first 2 levels are still pretty fucking peak.
They got to the games journalist ending, and they decided to stop playing after that. That's all they needed to see.
To put this into perspective, like, the Battle of Hoth is basically one of my favorite set pieces in all of Star Wars, solely because of Shadow's first level. It, like, fucking nails it. It's like, yup, you're in a snowspeeder, stage 1 of 4 for the level, fight the probe droids. Stage 2 is ATSC, stage 3 is AT-AT, stage 4, okay, we're gonna throw everything at you. It is a perfect, like, summation for a video game of just going from easier thing to harder thing and graduating, like, until you finally overcome, like, the biggest challenge of it. Like, every really good Battle of Hoth level in any Star Wars game I've played follows the exact same formula. Rogue Squadron does it, Lego Star Wars does it. Shadows fucking got it so damn right that everyone else is essentially copying it to this day.
Yeah, I mean, it's a surefire formula of just, gradually increase the difficulty, make you fight bigger things until you get to the big finale, and it's good.
And what's so funny about it is that they nailed it perfectly for the first level of Shadows. That first level isn't even how most of the game is even played. Most of the game you are playing as a guy who controls, like, a Resident Evil character, but you have to platform with him. And when I say Resident Evil character, I mean the old-ass tank controls of Resident Evils 1 through 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I just watched a, I watched a Veilfisk video on, I forget which Star Wars game, but it was a largely, tank controls-based Star Wars game, and, like, the plot of it is Count Dooku basically finds the fucking Force Harvester and tries to kill everybody. Which one was that again?
Maybe that was a Clone Wars tie-in game or something?
It was, I think it was, because it picks up right around where Clone Wars is happening in the movie, and everybody is getting slaughtered in the Genoshan arena. I could send you the video later. Maybe you might find it funny, because it's a kind of like, oh, this is kind of a bad, it's funny kind of Star Wars game, but not like so bad, it's like terrible. Just like kind of like,
send it to me. It might be one I haven't played, so that's why I'm probably not ringing a bell for me.
All right, I'm gonna do that later. Oh god, finally I got out of that hellhole in this fucking level. This level has not been doing game design things I'm very fond of so far. Case in point. Okay, well, I'm just gonna get roasted from here, I guess. Oh, there's two. Finally, I got a rocket launcher. When the fuck did I pick this up? Oh, wait, right, in the other room. I remember now. Alright, well, now all it takes is one stray bullet. Two stray bullets.
The guy wasn't even a games journalist. The thing is, like, I've seen gameplay videos of people who are actual journalists. It's not much better than Cuphead guy.
Yeah, no, I don't think that joke is because of the Cuphead guy, Pig Serpent. Like, basically anytime I have read a games journal article, well, okay, I can't say anytime, it's not like I go and play all the games, but like, you know, there's also like several little video essay funny haha things from you, like, you know, 2010s YouTube era of like, here's what IGN rates this game, and it's like, oh, they are calling New Super Mario Bros. Wii the Dark Souls of Mario. Are you fucking kidding me? This game is tough as nails? What? Like, it's really evident that like a lot of games journalists just did not grow up playing video games, because why would they? They grew up as Gen Xers or late millennials, or Xennials, and then...
No, most games journalists grew up with ball and cup. That's probably what they grew up with.
Exactly. It's like, I can't exactly blame the games journalists of the 2000s and 2010s for not being gamers, because they didn't have games, you know, besides fucking Pong to grow up with. Like,
this game is harder than eating lead paint chips. 0 out of 10.
Yeah, but it's still very funny to see people, you know, do shit like, yeah, you know, the new Call of Duty, it's absolutely the best thing ever invented in gaming. It's about an 8 out of 10. This fucking tie-in license game for The Incredibles is complete dog shit and is so difficult I couldn't even get past the intro stage. It's about a 6.5. Like, I fucking hate... it's terrible. Never listen to games journalists for opinion. Listen to your friends.
Or gaming, or gaming publications either.
Yeah.
Well,
just as bad.
There is the reason why fucking it's like Skyrim with guns and too much water became fucking memes.
Yeah. IGN is fair. All right, we can at least agree on that one.
But like even for like, you know, like Polygon and like Kotaku journalists, like even for people who are like well renowned for actually doing like proper journalism, like Paul Tassi or Jason Schreier, you find out that like they're either dog shit at a lot of the games they actually do play, or they have some of the fucking most like insane fucking gaming opinions ever. It's
yeah.
It's like, I feel just like becoming a games journalist at all just automatically applies, have dog shit opinions about video games or be dog shit at video games.
Yeah, it really is hard to not be one of those. Because if you were good at video games and you liked video games, you want to talk about video games, you'd probably become a YouTuber or a streamer. Like, that's just kind of the obvious path. Because that's where you communicate with other people who play video games.
Gaming recommendations are generally from like people whose content I enjoy. It's like, oh, Civ 11 made a video about Dark Forces. Oh, I should play Dark Forces because it's like Doom plus Star Wars. I should play that. Or it's like, oh, guy I watched recommended a Mega Man clone that seems like kind of good. Okay, I'll give that a shot. It's like, yeah, rarely am I ever looking at an actual like gaming outlet for like opinions on like, oh man, I hope game is good, because it's like 9 times out of 10 if it's like, oh boy, I can't wait to go to fucking Game Informer to see like what they say about the latest games. So it's like every game that is a Call of Duty gets a 9 out of 10. Meanwhile, fucking Super Mario gets like 6 because it's Super Mario.
Let me actually hold on. I'm looking at my phone real quick because there is actually one gaming thing that I've gotten that. Yeah, okay, so I've gotten recommended articles from Time Extension before, and they seem to be some online gaming publication. I don't really know much about them, but like that is where I've got recommended some of like the niche Mega Man hacks that I played last month, as well as like have been informed of, wow, look at these like Japanese Mega Man phone game ROM dumps that now exist, or like here is a recommendation for something called like Micro Mages, which is like a really cool 4-player game that I wanted to play, but then nobody else was interested in. But it's like there are like, I think like the smaller publications out there definitely have some weight to them, especially if they talk about, you know, indie titles or shit that people don't really care about en masse. But otherwise, I will not really trust a mass media games journalism or gaming organization. They just tend to have bad opinions.
I mean, yeah, Pixarp, and I will say this, I'm definitely overblowing a little bit now as far as, like, recent stuff. I don't think it happens nearly as much in recent years, but back in, like, the 2010s, it absolutely was so rampant of a thing that it's like, you absolutely cannot trust any of these sources on good gaming opinions.
Welcome, Gundam Dude. Did you mean the Duke Nukem shovelware? I'm guessing you're referencing what Chris is saying about Doom shovelware.
Yeah, no, Civ 11 did a Duke Nukem map shovelware vid, not Doom. He did do a video going on some total conversions, which is kind of cool. Getting to see like Aliens TC or Army of Darkness TC or Batman.
I think you've explained total conversion before. What does that mean again?
Total conversion essentially means that like anything that would be like a lot of like the stuff that normally makes up like what you'd expect out of like Doom has been like fully replaced. Like a partial conversion would be like, oh, it's still Doom, like it has like imps and shit, but it's like, oh, we added in like new custom weapons or new custom monsters to like work in tandem with some of the stuff that already exists in Doom. A total conversion generally is like, no, we're replacing it with brand new shit to make it like a fully different experience.
Gotcha. And it's just using Doom's engine as a base and all of its physics and stuff like that, right?
Yeah. It would be essentially be the equivalent, like a total conversion, like would essentially be in such a form that like it is so like heavily converted and so not Doom-like that you could reasonably sell it as a conversion, which some people have done with some GZ Doom stuff back in the day. I know like one of the games on my wish list Head On is fully baked in from GZ Doom. I'm using it as that as a base.
Oh god, quick thinking saved me there.
Yeah, no, this
I was about to become a Baron sandwich.
Yeah, no, this section, if you're not prepared for it, it's so evil, because it's like, a Baron shows up, Hell Knight show up behind you, and one shotgunner, just in case you're low on health, so he can tag you.
Game is evil. Okay.
The type of evil level design that got a guy a job at Valve. Oh boy! Everyone get ready for the most infamous map of Plutonia.
Let me make my thoughts. I did not like Onslaught either. That was a map of design choices, at least at the beginning, I was not really a huge fan of. I mean, I didn't mind having to do all the infighting and stuff, but it definitely like left you with like just your shotgun and a couple of chain gun bullets for a long time there. And it's like once you get past the Baron sewer, no, not the Baron sewers, the Hell Knight sewers. It's not too bad, but it's again feeling kind of ammo starved a little bit at the beginning, and then also like having to run out into free damage chain gunner field twice to get into those sewers. It's like, cool. Are there any health packs here? Because I'm going to get lit up. That's just how the level is designed. So I don't really care for that.
I do want to say one thing before you start up the next level right away. This is the one instance upcoming where I think the original soundtrack ultimately works better than I think what the Plutonia MIDI does. Not that the Plutonia MIDI track is bad, but this level is kind of infamous because of what it is and the track they use in tandem with it.
Okay.
So this should be very interesting.
Alright. Let's see. What are we going to be listening to in Hunted? Okay, that's funny. That's the credits for, isn't it, for like Doom 2?
Yep, that is Dead Bunny.
Dead Bunny. Me and my pet collection of 12 or to 18 arch files. Hi everybody, would you like to kill me? Not quite yet. You can't quite see through the barrier. Okay. I'm sure that'll lower in a second. 100 ammo, that's not ominous. Okay, I see. Maze level, and that's for all. Oh, okay. I've seen little bits and pieces of this where, yeah, you're basically just wandering around, hoping that you don't get killed by 18 archviles. And doors that apparently lock behind you.
Into a wooden maze, you can only open the doors with tripwires. Figure out the exit.
Okay, you know, that's kind of fun. I can kind of get behind that. It's maybe a little bit more, you know, Doom-maker-y than I would prefer as an actual Doom level, but it's just like a little, like, hey, I can design a level like this concept. That's actually kind of fun. Sure, the execution...
I mean, hey, the level was so infamous that it's on even harder versions of what it is in some later stuff like Plutonia 2.
Fair enough. I could definitely see that. I mean, it's a gimmick level, all things considered, so of course people are going to be like, I can make this gimmick harder. But I don't know. It seems like kind of a fun gimmick. This does not seem like a good hole.
I would definitely say that if you came into Plutonia right after playing only like Doom 1 and Doom 2 and like, oh god, what do you mean I only have an SSG and there's a bunch of archviles let loose? It is anxiety incarnate.
Yeah, no, I'm given what I've played in the interim, I'm actually pretty confident about this. I just have to wander around really slowly and watch my back. Secret. Okay, that was the starting room. Don't need anything else from there. If I want to go back that way, I have to find the tripwire for this. This works better if you don't want to hear my sweet dead bunny over and over again. I don't know. I think it's fitting enough. I don't mind hearing it. Plus, you don't end up hearing it played in many places. I think this is a good track to choose. And it, of course, makes for an amazing start to the map as well. It sets the tone perfectly. There we go. Here's another Martian boy. That's almost a third of them. I hear another one. There he is. I think I could also definitely think about like what you were saying earlier about how more people bitch about level 10 being the worst map in Plutonia, even though this one's much more infamous right afterwards. It's like, yeah, people are probably less inclined to get mad at a gimmick level that, while the gimmick is frustrating and nerve-wracking, does actually seem to execute its gimmick pretty well so far. They would definitely be more likely to just get mad at the regular level.
Because Hunted is also like... Yeah, because it's also like, well, Hunted is also a level that like everyone's gonna remember, so like no one really ever thinks like badly of it because you remember it. Onslaught is kind of like, yeah, this one's a ball buster, and it doesn't feel all that like different comparatively to a lot of other Plutonia's fare.
Exactly.
So a lot of other people just tend to shit on Onslaught. Which is also really funny because Onslaught has an exploit you can use to basically skip most of the map because of something involving the yellow key, I think.
Wouldn't quite be right without some exploits. Let's see, I hear some more. Oh god! Press tab at I pressed tab at the worst fucking time. I jump scared myself. And it is a fucking deadly mistake,
better horror
too.
Experience than Doom 3 right here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's called the tab key. Well, 17 health kinda sucks, but, you know, the country boys make do.
Now just get 38 armor and we can make a funny joke about it.
I don't get it. That doesn't add up to a funny number.
No, it picks her still in there. Maybe they'll get it.
Oh, why would you spoil that for me, Chris? Now I won't have the joy of discovering 2 teleporters right at the end. Or 2 of these guys teleporting in, perhaps, is what you're trying to say.
Well, given that you're doing these from pistol swords, I don't think it'll matter that much.
Oh, you mean more of like a split path kind of thing? Or 2 exits?
Oh, I say he has 17 health, so I said that if he had 38 armor, we could do a funny joke about it. I said, you might get that. And it was like, 17, 38.
I wish I had the crickets on my... I wish I had my soundboard with crickets ready.
yeah, they got it.
Hey, what's up? Hello? Okay. Well, at least somebody got it.
See, I can be broad with my references and appeal to one person in chat specifically.
Hey, that doesn't stop Pig Serpent. That's what she does all the damn time. Except there's not even usually a chat there. Just usually her own mind.
It's like, look, I can make the broad references that everyone will get. I can also make the super esoteric references that only a handful of people will get. Because that's what esoteric means.
True. Words. Well, that's a very angry sounding door.
I don't know if angry would be the word I would use. I'd say more sinister because they're lapping it up back there.
I always more interpreted the archvile noises as like kind of frothing with rage. Okay,
I don't know. I always kind of just assumed it was kind of like an evil guy, like just kind of rubbing his hands and being like, ha 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 ha.
I hear that interpretation too. I hear it really as more like alien kind of like grumbling really loudly, grumbling out of frustration.
I don't know. I feel like archviles know how evil they are, given that their ability to revive monsters, and they just fucking play into it.
Fair enough. Well, you know, evil and hatred and whatever themes you want to give to, you know, literal demons that you're fighting. Demon aliens. Could probably work in both contexts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's laughing. And then you kill them and they're like, why? Why could you do this?
I can kind of see what Chris means about this song getting a little bit repetitive. Okay. Let's trip the wire. I'm a little bit sick of the song.
I think the Plutonia MIDI works better in terms of like an actual track. I think it's just like the Sweet Bunny music kind of works because of the whole like it's anxiety inducing.
Yeah, it's a good joke at the beginning, and it, you know, tells a story about how, like, look at how peaceful it is. Oh, no. All right, well, these two bastards are wandering around this section of the maze. I'm not...
I mean, maybe if it started with, like, the Sweet Bunny music, and then, like, eventually it just was able to, like, transition into like, a Quake song or something, then, like,
yeah.
Oh, that would work better.
Just so it's not this the entire time.
Yeah.
But oh well. Oh, this is a slow process. Which direction?
I gotta experience it like the original way at least once, and then every subsequent time you can play the MIDI track.
Yeah. Finally, one of you fuckers came to chase me. All right. I know there's a second one. Oh, there he comes. Come over here, sweet little Archie boy. No, no, no. Don't taunt me from over there. Come here. I have a treat for you.
Oh, you know what? I think I might have just thought of what my second map submission should be.
I'm glad that me speaking in cute Ulu voice to my little archvile pets triggered that for you.
I guess it's like, oh yeah, he's playing through Hunted, and it's not that bad. I'm like, oh yeah, and they've made like harder versions of Hunted, and then it's like, and then I thought of one very specifically that fucking for me. Even after, like, having played, like, a bunch of other versions of Hunted, and it's like, yeah, it's like, you know, it's fine or whatever. It doesn't feel, like, completely stress-inducing. And then I remembered Equinox Map 10. I think that's what I'm submitting.
Alright, Grim's gonna fuck me up.
And, Chris might already know what I have in tail. Don't spoil it. Just if you know, you know. But don't spoil what it is. But I think that is exactly what I am doing for my second map.
Oh, there you go, I see one of them. I think he's just content to run down that small hallway forever. Oh, no, wait, no, I could bait him over. Good. That's what I was intending to do with the pistol shot, is make him, you know, look at me. Oh, get back over here.
Yeah, you know, Chris, you know.
Oh, that was close.
But I think, though, if I do end up submitting that one, I think I will make a caveat and say if you end up taking too long, then you have, I think, every right to maybe, like, put it down and move on to another one, because admittedly, it probably will kick your ass.
Probably would be too much. Fair enough. That just opened the way back out. Okay.
Or, you know, I mean, I guess I could always maybe just be like, what if we just save, maybe just put all of mine at the end, like, I guess after going through everyone else's.
Put your sadistic submissions at the end, yeah.
Well, I mean, just, I don't know, I was just thinking about, like, the ones that I had in mind. It's like, well, it would have been the last publicly released Kasali map, Lukonox map 10, and then I also had another thing that I made that I would like to get you to play through, but I also know it's on the longer side, so I feel like that would be better to save after you've gone through everyone else's, so as to not, like, you know,
yeah,
be inconsiderate of everyone else.
Fair. I could do something like that. The editor gets to bend the rules a little bit, and the curator too. It's only fair. You get a little bit of a kickback.
Yeah, I think you killed everything in the maze.
Yeah, now I'm just navigating my way back to the other switch. I like the idea of only using tripwires to open doors, but I don't love the I need to now navigate to the other side of the maze problem that it presents.
So here's a thing. That secret that you opened, it made little divots in the floor that tell you which direction to go in. That's what those are.
I see.
So like if you're hitting a certain tripwire, it's like, oh, it takes you that way, and that's why the yellow ones are leading to the yellow key and vice versa.
Oh. Yeah, I would never have put that together. Because these kind of just felt little arbitrary placements to me. I didn't really see what they were leading me towards. Oh, a berserk. How lovely. Let's just save before I have to fight 4 archviles in the field.
Well, at least they gave you a BFG.
That's something.
Also, you might want to make a save before you pick which teleporter you're going.
Okay. I have a BFG with 60 ammo.
I meant this pod.
Yeah, well, close enough. Okay, yep, that seems to be the real one.
So what's behind door number 2?
What's behind teleport number 2? Oh no, it's hell! So I'm guessing that one's just also a kill floor?
Yeah, it has the E1M8 floor.
Fair enough, so...
If you were playing continuously, you would have to start the next map with 1 health. But you're playing with pistol start, so you don't have to deal with that.
Thankfully not. Oh, but yeah, no, I liked Hunted. That was a good map. I think that was fun, actually. It was maybe very tedious to navigate in the end, but it was overall a pretty good gimmick map, all things considered, and it was not too frustrating.
Yeah, it's rudimentary and it is a gimmick, but man, if it isn't a memorable gimmick.
I think what could have made it go from a fun gimmick map to a bad gimmick map would have simply been if, like, yeah, the archviles are just closing in on your location the entire time. They can open doors and, you know, blood hunt your ass. That would make it bad, because it would just be like, oh, well, all 18 archviles are trying to find me right now. This sucks.
Imagine how much more fucked up it would be if the archviles also kept teleporting around the map.
Mm-hmm. If that map was handled Pac-Man style, that would have been miserable. All right, let's see. Even the deadly.
It's really fun. It's really funny that you say that, because back in Wolfenstein 3D there was a Pac-Man level.
And was it good?
With legally distinct Pac-Man ghosts? I mean, it was certainly memorable, that's for sure.
It was memorable. Alright, even the deadly Archvile Labyrinth could not stop you, and you've gotten to the prototype accelerator, which is soon to be efficiently and permanently deactivated. You're good at that kind of thing. I do like to smash buttons on a keyboard, yes. Care to check the sequel of Hunted in Plutonia 2? I don't know. That's up to Grim. Is that going to take longer than 30 minutes for me to complete? Am I going to be doing two Hunted maps in the community night? Oh, right. This fucking butt rock track?
Well, considering that I think I know who made... Considering who I think I know who made Plutonia 2's Hunted, I think that'll be a firm no. Yup, yeah, it is a Gusta map. I am not. That is an immediate no. This Gusta is mean. Maybe at a later date, but yeah, I think for now I'm gonna hold off on that, especially considering what I have in store for them. But plus, I'm also gonna be saving my stuff potentially for the end, as to not interfere with anyone else's. So I'll probably play that way. Yeah, I still have to play Plutonia 2 myself because I know it's fucking hard.
Alright, I'm getting the impression that for a map called Speed, I probably should not be slowly picking things off. I should probably be getting in there. So I decided to stop staying behind because I was running out of ammo. I think there seems to be lots of good places to sort of hide. At the very least, there's cover. Until a tomato actually wants to come and say hi, you know? Oh, this is completely out of nowhere. I actually meant to open stream about this before we start yapping about other shit. But this is just a little nothing burger comment to say something. It's fucking cold right now in my apartment. I always forget how poorly insulated my apartment is. Yeah. Because it's like roughly in the 20s right about now, and my normal gaming area is by my windows that have kind of shit insulation around them. I have like a local little heating fan on like full, and I have like my two other like room units at like that are like installed in the apartment at like 84 to 88 degrees, and yeah, it's still fucking cold around here. It sucks. I'm not happy about it. I don't know how I was ever built for Chicago.
As someone who's also in a very poorly insulated gaming room, I can relate. I think the at least one nice thing though is that at least my my laptop setup is right in the corner, and even though it's by a window, it's also by heat radiators on both ends, so it's at least a little bit manageable. But yeah, it's can relate.
Yeah, and I don't even have a proper gaming PC to fucking heat my room up by like 20 degrees every time I launch it. It's just a gaming laptop. It doesn't put off that much, that many BTUs.
Yeah, I'm really hoping I can get a gaming PC, especially because like I cannot afford to wait on it, given how the fucking AI shit has been fucking everything up.
Yeah, Nulk was I was just bullshitting with Nulk the other day, and Nulk was kind of along the lines of like, or I was saying like, well, it'll be expensive, but, I'm sure I can get a gaming PC, with all the RAM prices and GPU prices and shit going up. And he's more like, no, like, there's a supply problem. You're not getting RAM, like, at all. And it's like, oh.
Yeah, no, it is that, yeah, that's the problem. It's not, oh, everything's getting more expensive, but you can still get it. It's everything's getting more expensive because you can't get it.
Yeah, there's literally a supply issue. Which is complete bullshit.
It's also, oh yeah, the RAM companies are selling exclusively to the AI companies and not to consumers.
Right.
Problem.
Yeah, it's making for a bunch of bullshit. Thankfully, every day I see more articles saying that the AI bubble is fucking like at its limit here. Some OpenAI investors being like, dude, we're running out of money. We're going to run out of money by 2027. And I'm like, we could do better than that. We can make that happen in 2026.
Yeah, at least get it done by this year. Come on. Speedrun it.
Pokes with stick. Come on. Pop faster.
Crash the economy any percent. Let's go.
Why not? Fuck it. It's 2026. It's already off to a bad start. Might as well. All right. Well, this presents an issue.
Yeah, I'd probably recommend leaving him alone for the time being.
Yeah, I'm
Also,
definitely
rip
not
that
gonna.
brother.
I guess I'll just not teleport. Oh my god, another one of you. Get out of here. I don't need more of the fucking lost souls flying around. Oh, I'm really fucking shocked that a cyber demon rocket did not follow me into that pocket there. Hey, this level is
You're going to be running for your fucking life.
Yeah, this level is so far conceptually interesting. Add genuinely a pain in the ass. Hey, I didn't want to be here yet. Cool.
Getting at the pad. Now there's 2 of them.
Now there's 2 of them, and they're moving so rapidly. It seems like there's maybe like 6 of them. Well, at least the cyber demon's keeping himself busy. All right. Well, now I need to go try that again. Oh, that is just barely enough cover. Oh. We don't need it. Hey, you got any games on your phone? Like, we do not need you in this situation right now. We already have enough going on.
Hey, you opening anything?
Blows up lost soul with gun. Okay, good.
It is going to be interesting though when you get to Doom 64 and Lost Souls graduate from being a fucking nuisance to being an actual legitimate threat.
Yeah, they're all bombs in that game, aren't they?
Yep.
If I remember correctly. Yep.
The only comfort with Doom 64's Lost Souls is that they have less health.
Yeah, which is kind of a welcome change, honestly. Lost Souls do have way goddamn too much longevity in the original Doom.
They have more health than chain gunners.
I should have seen that coming, but that still hurt. On an emotional level, yeah, no, you need a fucking. The fact that you need a super shotgun blast to pop them is kind of ridiculous. Okay, what was in the other teleporter? Really?
I mean, it is nice getting to hear facing the spider without it ending in like 15 seconds because the spider demon is a fucking joke.
Well, it certainly lasted longer for me when I faced the spider because I wasn't very good at it. Oh, that's probably a secret. Not a secret. Just an excuse for a chain gunner to kill you. A couple of chain gunners.
Cornucopia chain gunner.
Okay, now I get to visit these bros. Great. Alright, well, at least I get some armor. Okay. I guess I go down here. I haven't explored this area yet. New to me.
Crash near the end of the map and finally you find the plasma gun.
Yeah, that tracks.
It's just like Neon Overdrive all over again.
Yup. Plutonia has been the playthrough of me just inconveniently going in the wrong direction. Yeah, I do like the blood-curdling death screams that Doom Guy has. I agree there, Chris.
Yeah, but when you hit, like, get damaged below enough, it's a certain threshold that your health is technically in the negatives and you get some special screen for it. It is going to be funny when you get to some of the later id Tech games and they just straight up have negative health values displayed on the HUD screen so you can see how hard you died.
I think that is a valuable inclusion in any game. A good game will let you know just how badly you fucked up or got fucked up. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go this way. Open up the yellow door.
Well, you do have the yellow key. You haven't gone through the yellow door yet, so.
Yeah, I'm not mapping my way down there. All right, back to the Cyber Demon pit. Please don't shoot me. He shot me. This door's still closed. Alright, and he shot me again. I can't really say I'm enjoying this map very much, I'm not gonna lie. This is kind of the exact opposite of what I want to do in a Doom map. It is just kind of navigate around the central thing that is going to prevent you from just taking in the area. Rush around blindly, go in with no plan. Just get ambushed because you don't have time to plan for traps, idiot.
Man, you're gonna fucking hate Sigil then.
What? This was not the direction I needed to go in. So actually, just kill me. I need to go to the other way anyway. I said just kill me. Thank you. I could have loaded it.
Why were you waiting for him to kill you? You could have just loaded the save.
I don't know.
Make him feel better.
I'm operating on streamer brain right now. Oh, you're gonna make me run around the entire fucking corridor just to teleport me? Alright, fine. Picky ass game. Oh, I guess I've never also dabbled in whatever the hell's down here. Wasted that box of shells. Oh well.
It is also really funny because most new games usually wait for the last turn to send you to hell up. Plutonia does it by map 12.
It's well, you know, we figure you're gonna go there anyways. Might as well just get it out of the way, right? Rip off the bandage. People want to see hell, we'll give them hell. That's what you came to play Doom for, isn't it, son?
Yeah, go to hell. Something that Plutonia and Doom 64 have in common. Now that I think about it. Except Doom 64 is a little bit different. I think Doom 64 can be held by map 7.
He's connecting the dots. He's putting the pieces of the puzzle together. It's a puzzle that says, yes, you fight demons in hell in Doom.
Well, you also fight demons in tech bases on Mars. Or the moons of Mars, technically.
Oh, that was right there.
You don't actually fight on Mars until Doom 3. We were right there, man!
Yeah. Ow. I did not want to run that way.
Don't worry, you'll be dead soon enough. Wow, he's actually really good at that. Shooting you with rockets.
Yeah, no, the Cyber Demon is really fucking good at that. He was made for it. Okay, well, that did something. Let me back up here. Oh, it opened that door. Yeah, that seems about right. Oh, good, he can't.
If anyone's actually done a Smiling Friends Doom mod yet, I have to imagine that probably exists.
I think I've seen one at least where it's I don't know, you get Charlie as a weapon or something stupid like that, but I don't think I've seen anything completely kitted out for it.
You could play as Troglor and then the Icon of Sin as the CEO.
I think Mr. Frog would be the Icon of Sin, if anything.
No,
oh my Christ, I deserve to die for this.
Mr. Frog would be the giant-ass wall graphic, but then the Romero's head replacement would be the CEO.
Yeah. That makes more sense. I don't want to save after that, because that was a fucking pitiful display against the Revenants. I'd rather die and come back with more health. Oh yeah, you were also talking about, you know, killing the spider being able to play longer, earlier being a good thing. I am thoroughly sick of this track. I like me some butt rock. This is somebody in their basement banging on the fucking cymbals constantly.
Well, it was meant to be used as a boss theme, so...
Yeah. It kind of gets as repetitive as, say, some of the Mega Man, later Mega Man X soundtracks. Like Mega Man X3's boss themes in particular. Okay, go back this way. Pop a couple chain gunners. Did the chain gunners actually tag them? I guess he did. He made a noise.
I think so, yeah.
Impressive. That was a very tight angle to have fucked up that badly. And I'm beefing it again. That's better, at least.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. I am ready to not be in this level anymore. This is a level that is itself not actually too long, but boy does it feel like it is very long. Like, I will say, like, I think it's also this level is making me feel like wanting to pop saves, like, every couple of seconds, whereas, like, something like the previous 2 levels even was not making me want to pop saves every couple of seconds. Like, the more saves I'm making, either the more frustrated or the more scared of the level I am. And I'm not really scared of the level right now, I'm just frustrated at it. I'm very ready for it to be over.
Well, you're definitely nearing the end.
And agreeing with Chris, yeah, the music is annoying, it's getting on my nerves. Okay, there we go. Press that, raise a platform, get some health. Very slowly raise that platform. Okay.
Probably should pop a save here, just in case.
Yeah, it would be nice, especially if you're recommending it now.
Well, yeah, you do have 220 cells in your plasma, you might as well use it. It's not like you get to keep it.
I mean, yeah, but it's like, I haven't found, like, any good spot where it's like, oh, I really want to use it. Like, most times, like, oh, well, here's a couple of Revenants clustered over here. That's a rocket launcher job. There's a Archvile in the distance. Also a rocket launcher job. Just haven't been really good opportunities for it. Now I'm just using it as, like, well, I need something to pop chain gunners from across the map. I guess I have some shells to do that with instead. Oh, I fell into the blood. Oh, no. Now it's being raised over here. Okay. For a map called Speed. It's the slowest fucking elevator.
Well, still Vanilla Doom. They haven't figured out Blazing Lifts yet.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, well, I came up here. That was poignant. That's the exit over there.
Take the teleport and then go back in the teleporter.
Huh?
So you can go in that teleporter and then you take the teleporter back out of the chain gunner closet. Oh, never mind. Okay, just a stake. Okay. Oh, wait, I think Side is guarding the red key.
Oh, fuck, you're right. He is standing on top of that. Well, alright. Time to fucking take care of this.
You got 197 health to hit him with, so...
Yeah, I only got about 4 brain cells left willing to put in the effort. Okay, not. Oh, there's definitely a specific angle where he can't get me.
Yeah, he's hitting the pillar, yeah. Get your fucked, idiot.
I have to worry too because I'm getting a little bit hitbox as well. Oh, wow. Perfect. Hooray.
Yippee!
Get me the fuck out of here. God damn it! I just want to leave. Anybody else want to be an archvile at the end? Anybody else want to block my fucking exit? Well, speaking of my exit, still not opened. Maybe one opened here now, because... Oh, yeah, there's a switch there now. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I don't think there was a teleport to frag the Cyber Demon there, Chris, but it's optimistic thinking.
No, I can't remember actually for this map, if there is one or not.
Well, they didn't make it a secret, so I'm not going to find out. Ew. This was the worst map I've played in Plutonia so far. I did not like this map at all. It went on for what felt like forever. It had the most grating cymbal butt rock music in the world, playing for minutes on end, and was largely just about fucking charging headfirst in, not knowing anything about what's going on in cramped corridors where you're going to get picked off by, you know, missiles and bullets, and not being able to really develop much of a plan to dodge them or have the space to just dodge it all on the fly. I think this was kind of a new map.
And if you didn't like that, I don't think you're gonna like Sigil very much, but at least Sigil has middies that last more than a minute and a half.
Yeah. Oh, gross. I need to play... we're over 2 hours, but I need to play another map to just fucking wipe that off of my palette.
Wow,
So.
a fucking 7-map stream.
Yeah, we're just plowing right through it. Alright, I would like to... There we go. Super shotgun. That's more like it. I did not want to have to pistol these guys to death. I'll pistol these guys to death, though. Let's see, do I have anything else to talk about? Oh yeah. Yeah, specifically with you, Grim. I did actually watch the, at least the movie half of that Street Fighter history did. And so I learned more about the movie, and I thought the most particularly memorable thing from that for me was just the touching thing of you know, Raul Julia being like, yeah, this is his last performance with cancer, and just like he wanted to make something nice for his kids. It's that like I think during the call you only told me about like the the fact that it's like, yeah, his kids played Street Fighter, so he like actually was putting his whole chest into the act and knew what he was doing. But I didn't remember you talking about like the
thing. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, there was like so much going on in that call, I might have just forgotten.
Fair enough, but like, I mean, I'm not blaming you for not mentioning it, but I will say that was like super touching. I liked,
yeah.
It makes the M. Bison performance even sweeter.
Yeah, it's like that is like, just is, yeah, his performance in the movie is great, and just knowing the fact that he put his damnedest into that movie because, like, his kids love this series, and it was basically the last thing he was ever going to be doing. It's just great.
Yeah. It was very sweet. That being said, I like the other funny parts about the script about, yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme unfortunately going through his fucking coked out of his mind, and it's like, yeah, there are days where he cannot make it to set because of being hungover and also getting his handler addicted to coke as well.
Allegedly getting his handler addicted to coke.
Allegedly. Could be urban legend.
I think the theory, one way or another, is that it was either he got the handler addicted to coke, or the handler was already addicted to coke and made it worse.
Right. And it was also funny with just how much things change, how much they stay the same about Capcom devs, higher-ups being the meddling fuckers. It's like, yeah, this is why we have a bloated script, because you are going to have every fucking character in this movie except one, whether you like it or not.
Fuck you, Feilong. Like, farm production. No Feilong.
I can't rewrite the script a fucking 48th time. Feilong is not making it, bro. And then, yeah, the reason this movie has no Street Fighter special moves is because the guy who was coordinating the scenes thought they looked unrealistic, so we're not doing them. It's like, that is the nightmare scenario to fucking walk into as a director, being like, are you kidding me? No, we needed these. You can't just tell me I have to fucking figure something out with the footage we already have. This is not the same movie anymore. I'm running out of ammo.
And also, did you remember the part where they almost caused a fucking incident in the country they were filming in?
Yeah.
Helicopter explosions.
Yeah, it was like sort of I mean, the way you told it sounded a bit more like they were a direct cause, but it was kind of more like they, they wanted to use the helicopters they had, but then the government was like, actually, we're in turmoil right now. If you fly helicopters, either we or the rebels might think that it's fucking time to uprise, so don't do that. You're not flying helicopters.
Well, that is what I meant by almost causing an international incident, is that, yeah, if you do that, shit's gonna go down. It is just so funny to me how, like, that movie is already a fucking incredible experience just to watch it, and then it's even more incredible when you find out what fucking went into it. Yeah. And just like, wow, it is impressive this thing even got finished.
It really is, and that it still came out as kind of schlocky good that it is. Back down to the
give credit to Steven DeSouza. He fucking got it all done, and that was I think his very first directorial debut was that movie, because he was just a writer on every other movie he worked on.
Yeah, man, the gall to still say I want to be directing after this. I think an experience like that would make me stop then and there. If it's like, oh, it means I have to deal with executives meddling in my script. I actually have
no idea if he directed anything else after this.
That might have been the final straw.
I think he's just like, this is too much shit. I'm going back to writing.
This room kind of feels like Tricks and Traps a little bit, but significantly more deadly and harder to approach. I'm gonna maybe come back to this if I can. No, it doesn't seem like there's anywhere else I can wander. There's like some maybe ammo or goodies I missed, perhaps. Okay, well, that's like a blue key teleporter. And this was that blueberry that I can't grab yet. Probably, at least. Yeah, it looks like, okay. Looks like I'm stuck doing a multi-chain gunner and archvile fight. Oh, I better get rid of you before you end up ruining my 100% kills.
Okay, I think fucking Discord is having some issues now trying to fucking keep track of the stream. It's fine now, but it was so funny because the fucking MIDI music was speeding up and slowing down, trying to fucking keep up with the stream freaking out.
It does do that every once in a while.
Just at one point, it's just going like.
You know what? I don't think I want to deal with this area right now. Oh. You know what? I think I want... Oh. Well, at least I discovered something. I got information out of that. Looks like I have to deal with this area right now. What? Didn't even have time to get the fucking death scream out. Alright. Cool.
Revenant up your ass.
Revenant up my ass. The significantly, I was trying to make a joke about Metallica metal up your ass there, but it didn't quite come out right. I didn't quite formulate the joke.
Enema definitely sounds like a song Joel would write.
Crash got punked. Yeah, welcome back, Proto. Okay, well, now that I know there's going to be a fucking skeleton right behind me. The skeleton is going to come out of my butt. I maybe don't want to go in that direction. Okay, well, I kind of have to go in that direction.
He's right behind me, isn't he?
Oh, cool. He can still shoot at me. Shoot at my feet. He can still see me, can he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just had to know.
Archvile, you're gonna want to see this.
The Revenant appears, yeah, and the fucking orchestral music starts playing.
The orchestral music? You mean the Kirby Mass Attack music starts playing?
Yeah, no, same difference.
Not an orchestral soundtrack, my guy.
Oh, now I got the secret.
I just like to imagine you going to an actual orchestra and just being like, this doesn't sound fucking anything like the Nintendo DS.
Where's all the bit crushing? Where's the shitty tinny speaker? Okay, well, I accomplished a whole lot of nothing in this area. Hold on, I realized that I kind of need to get something from this to go on to where the other yellow key is.
Yes, yes, Proto. I did just realize they just inadvertently create a Scott the Woz gag.
I'll document all of these gags so that way when I get my 3D model, I can do some skits. I'm not gonna remember doing nothing. Well, I got the blue key now. I'm probably gonna die to the next chain gunner I see. It's like the one you created where he hires a prostitute, but he can only talk to her about whatever game he's reviewing that week.
Yeah, no, that absolutely would be a Scott the Woz bit.
I've never actually watched any Scott the Woz, so I don't really have much reference for it, but
Scott the Woz is like JonTron except without the controversy.
Ah. Maybe I should watch Scott the Woz then. I've been recommended his videos, but it was always kind of a matter of like, well, I feel like I didn't get in on the ground on this, so might as well just let it go.
Fucking, I didn't invest into Scott the Woz, so I guess I'm out. It's like Bitcoin.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going to the moon on this, so. Although I did hear the crypto market fucking, crashed again yesterday, so that was cool. It was like over fucking hundreds of billions of dollars got wiped out in crypto market share for no reason yesterday. It was great.
crypto market crashed, did you walk into the crypto market?
No, I did not walk into there. I knew which grocery store I was actually headed to. I did not need to head to the fucking, crypto store.
Ah, yes, the crypto market where you buy your good old crypto bananas.
Yeah.
At the crypto deli.
I gotta get my crypto capicole. Crypto coal. Yeah, all of my motor skills went into making that joke, and I deserve death for that.
Oh boy, I sure hope they have Ethereum burgers this week.
Maybe I can go pick up a little Doge treat while I'm there, too.
Stop the line. The line and make a gag out of it.
None of that is picking up on your mic, by the way.
Chris is just saying about how, like, Scott the Wild is totally the type of guy to make a gag where he fucking smashes his CRT TV with a sledgehammer just to say that, yeah, you can finally do Super Mario 64 on the go. Which, I mean, yeah. Yeah, he would do that.
I mean, the shit you can do when you have expendable income. You can make lots of gags that others wouldn't dare to do. My personal favorite of a YouTuber spending way too much money on one of their own projects is Nile Red wanting to make thioacetone. Renowned as one of the stinkiest... Renowned is the stinkiest compound there is, but that's not true. It just has a really good...
Exist?
Huh?
Because Smash players exist?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. What he did that, and he didn't want to like cause a fucking vomiting disaster, which is why that compound is so infamous. Like, apparently, a vial of it was broken in like the late 1800s in a German village, and the entire village was barfing and had to evacuate. He didn't want that to happen in a residential area, so he rented a whole fucking island for a day to row out there and set up his fucking chemistry table and do the reaction there. That is extremely extra when driving out to the middle of, like, the desert or something would have probably done. Or, like, he's Canadian. He probably could have found, like, a tundra to go and, terrorize.
Yeah, but I guess an island's more isolated than a tundra.
I guess.
I'd imagine that's probably the mentality behind it.
Still, it is very funny to see, like, I need to find somewhere isolated to do this. I know, I'll rent an island for a day. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Nobody else is going to actually have that budget for a fucking video on making smelly compound.
I need to find somewhere isolated to do this. Ah, of course, I'll go to the NFT convention.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't actually be able to be sure if the smell you're getting is from your compound or is from the people around you.
Well, no, it's an NFT convention. No one going to those anymore. That's why it's isolated.
I guess not anymore, true, but a couple of people going there probably.
Also, even if people were there, it's not like fucking NFT people would be prone to fucking dealing with fucking, like, being physically harmed by being at the convention, considering that's what happened at fucking NFT Con.
Oh? What happened?
They used fucking, like, a certain frequency of lights that caused fucking eye damage for everybody. Because they were like, well, it's cheaper.
Ah.
There was like a fucking joke going around after it happened where it's like, apes stolen? Now you can't even fucking see your apes.
Man, they really had to cheap out on the lights? I thought they were all billionaires. I thought they all owned fucking JPEGs worth like $72 trillion.
Billionaires? It's all fucking speculative market bullshit. They barely had anything.
Grim, it was a joke. Great. It was a joke on their own esteemed net worth.
Like, the only fucking NFT guy who might have had money might have been Musk, but I don't even think Musk even got the NFTs. Because despite him making some of the fucking stupidest ass decisions ever, he didn't make that stupid ass decision. So
yeah.
I guess that's one thing.
Somehow. He hadn't gone full fucking brain rot at that point yet. He was still in like this kind of like medium
I cannot
opinion.
believe I could say that fucking Elon Musk did something right that TJ Inafune did something wrong. Because yes, Keiji Inafune did start selling NFTs at one point. That did happen.
Yeah, everybody kind of got down on that for a moment, and then thankfully we all moved past it. That's one thing I'm very glad that somehow as a collective, humanity did manage to move past. Unfortunately, we did replace it with cryptocurrency, or we let cryptocurrency be like the dominant beast.
AI, however, was probably
Yeah.
the new replacement for stupid shit. But I guess the difference is that technically AI can be used as an actual, like, you know, good tool for certain things. The problem is that because it's unregulated, people are doing all this fucking awful shit with it, and it's creating fucking problems for the economy.
Environment! Yay! Greedy idiots misuse it, yeah. I know, I'll rent an island near Antarctica, because who'd even care if I'm rich? The law won't affect me.
But the penguins, Chris! What about the penguins?
The penguins might get stanked out. I accidentally exited the level, but I had everything done anyways, okay. Well, the crypt was at least a pretty standard Doom level. I did not get pissed off by that level, so I don't think I have anything
Also,
particular.
very appropriate that we were talking about crypto in the crypt.
Ah, true, actually. I think that was the convention. We just went ahead and cleared them out. We couldn't let the market do all the work. Okay. Well, that was a fun Plutonia session. Did you have fun, everybody, watching me play Plutonia more? Grim, did you have any highlights from this stream, you think? Not literal ones for the stream, but, you know.
I mean, I think just the typical fare of, like, getting one's ass beat by Caught Yard, and, like, the typical traps that show up with, like, Realm and Abattoir and Onslaught. And, of course, Haunted. I certainly was not expecting Speed to kind of be the fucking map that was like, I fucking hate this shit.
Is that a map that most people are just kind of neutral about, or like, generally?
I mean, I know I am.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, most people probably are.
Yeah, no, that map really got on my fucking nerves. Of all maps. But, you know, everybody ends up having their least favorite. Some of the monster clauses are pretty goofy. Yeah, they definitely did get pretty fucking goofy, starting with Plutonia. They're very much like, you rounded this fence, now there are 3 Hell Knights behind you and 1 shotgunner. There's also a Baron in front of you. Hope you're holding the S key. Also,
I guess some of them are also less so monster clauses, the more monsters rise out from the fucking solid floor like they're a fucking Gmod character.
Yeah, those Archviles and what was that map? The castle, the chamber, yeah, level map 10. Then there's also, yeah, with the goofy pop-ins this level, there is a skeleton behind you now. It's like, oh, cool, you're forcing me into the chain gunner room. Get Hunted a highlight in the stream. Hunted, I did like Hunted. Hunted was fun. I thought that was a fun experience. Although I think it was like, it was probably less of the, you know, oh boy, can't wait for Crash to do Hunted than what probably people were expecting. Like, that was a pretty like, oh yeah, this map's fine kind of reaction from me.
Yeah, I think it would have been a completely different story. I think if you hadn't played on that one community suggested map that Brainlet suggested. From
oh yeah, Brainlet having a submitting an only Archviles map definitely kind of prepares you to, you know, how to fight them.
Yeah,
that one was harder.
It's just one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, if you're like a Doom novice and like you've only played like Doom 2. It's like, oh yeah, no, that map will absolutely send you into a frenzy because like, fuck, what do I do? What do I do? Ah! It could be anywhere.
It's just like, oh my god, I'm panicking. I gotta run before they close in on me. It's like, no, that's not how Doom's AI works. They're not going to just fucking close in on you in your location immediately. They're just wandering in a couple spots. Take it slowly, and you'll be fine. The Revenant appearing as highlight.
I think I got something more anxiety-inducing in store for the community night. That's of a similar vein.
Good. So. Excited for it. But yeah, everybody, that'll be the end of the stream then. Speaking of the community night, you're in the Discord. And if you're not in the Discord, why aren't you? If you're in the Discord, be sure to submit maps for the second community night, because I will be playing stuff to pad out the runtime of Doom stuff while I finish up Freedom Planet 2. You have until, like, I think I said February 15th, 11:59 p.m. EST, or something along those lines.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did say that.
To submit.
Yes.
So, take a couple weeks to think of something, submit it, give us some time to vet it, and make sure it is good. And, yeah, you can have me, the streamer, play a map on stream for you. Wow, exciting. But otherwise, we'll just be wrapping up things here as usual, so please remember to press the like button and, you know, share the video with people. Tell your friends about how you watch this cool PNG guy play Doom, and he's, like, so good at it, except for those couple of times where he rockets himself in the face, or, you know, gets mad that a cyber demon shot him when it was going to be a very obvious thing that happened. That'll
be a three-dimensional guy who's complaining about cyber demons.
Hooray! One day. And yeah, now that I'm done with Baldur's Gate 3, I have my Wednesdays back to just kind of, I can at least commit 2 hours a week to Blender now. I have that time slot open, so I will be doing that. Yeah, that's it for this week. I'm just keeping it a short week so I can kind of get back into my groove of doing stuff and having things to talk about. Next week will be more Mag Mammal 1 and return to Carol's story in Freedom Planet 2. So, yeah, take care, everybody.
And then the week after that, we will be continuing with Plutonia, where we will be getting to Twilight and potentially the 2 secret maps, which includes Go To It. So,
all right.
Look forward to that in 2 weeks.
We'll have whole stream dedicated to Go To It. Maybe. All right.
Possibly.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, y'all.
Yeah, where is my mouse? Oh no, I need to find my mouse in order to actually fucking exit the game. There it is. Okay. Good night.